right on time.
Hey.
L-I-V-E. L-I-V-E. Those are the wrong letters, and I won't be playing that game for another week. So, 2 minutes, we'll get started.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
It is. Western Town on the football.
Why, yes. Twitch app working now? Yep. Hey, Yugman, how's it going?
Hey.
You are just in time. We are just about to get started. We'll let this play out, and then we will start. Ready, Cole?
Yup. I mean, you got small stuff to do before you start, so I'm good.
Yeah, so you don't even have to be ready just yet. I gotta show you something. Just missing the one now. Now, obviously, there's the stuff from Ishgard that I don't have currently for Mount Speed, but I'm only missing the one because Blue Mage is actually a really good way to earn allied seals. I did the a couple of the Mass Carnival weekly requirements earlier today before I had to run out and do 70 billion things, and I also did the weekly mark with the Maelstrom. I got 350 allied seals out of just doing those things, which took all of 10-15 minutes. That's pretty impressive. I know you can only do it once a week, but I am on the fast track to having everything I need to be able to ride around Eorzea like a madman. So that's a good thing, but let me step into my office here.
You're almost ready for retirement.
Almost. Maybe I can become like an Uber driver in 14 since I have the mount speed. Be like, hey, you want to ride in the Regalia? 10 gil. You want to fly? 50 gil. I don't know. I'll figure that all out when I get there. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, the stream edition. Last time, we continued working on the Hildebrand quests, and today we are going to conclude them, but I'm here in Idleshire because we have to conclude another one of our astringent side quest chains that we were doing. We did the Amalja and Sylph quest yesterday and got our reputations with them to the highest they can go without being allied, and today we have custom deliveries to make for our good friend Alia Poe, because she is almost at maxed out hearts, and if I give her one more delivery, she'll be at maximum satisfaction. So let's get on Leatherworker, so we can go and work on that. Let's see, what are we delivering to her this week? We are delivering, I think, those gifts, right? Yeah, heartfelt gifts. And in order to make those, I think we need 3 of the materials. So let's look. Heartfelt gift for the kids' birthdays, because we can't miss their birthdays. Well, it's all on one birthday, but you know what I mean.
Yep.
So we need 3 components total, and we'll be good. Let's go get those then. And we will go from there. Heartfelt gift component materials. Please and thank you. Just think, Cole, once you get up to level 55 on your Culinarian, you'll be able to do this so much easier. Because you just buy these materials for small amounts of money, and then you can just pop them right in.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good. Okay, so we need to make these high quality as best we can, and then we need to get this to... I think it's like 530 something this time. Let me look. 534, yep. So, once we get those there, we'll be in good shape. So let's get to work. We don't need to customizable these, so that's fine. We'll just do our normal average daily rotation. Let me see if I can wait for a good. No good, so we'll just burn this. And we will do one of these. We can do a medium, then we gotta do a large, I think, in order for Burgets to max it out. Now I get it good, of course. That's fine. There's that. And then we are out of Steady Hand. I could try to do a... Is this a Rapid Synthesis? Yeah, Rapid Synthesis 2, but it's a little risky, especially without Steady Hand, so I think we'll just do a Careful... 2 Carefuls we'll do. Careful 3. Yep, that's gonna work. Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. Do that, and that, and that. And no good, so we'll do that. And burn it off. Do one of those. I need 1 of those, and 3 of those, and 17 of those. I think I've maxed out my gear, though, for Leatherworker at level 60, if I remember right. I think I have all of the augmented hide keep stuff. I can look after this. Let's see. Yeah, yep, see? So we got the Leatherworker seal, and then we've got all of the augmented hide keep stuff, and then the, I think, Handmaster's accessories for it, because my eye level is 200. Look at that, craftsmanship and control, ladies and gentlemen. We are in good shape. 1 more to go. And I'm not sure if I can, because according to the thing, I'll be getting yellow crafter scripts once I get up to 70 on this class, but I'm not even sure if I can spend them just yet. You might have to go to Ralgir's Reach before you can spend yellow crafter scripts, because there isn't like a menu for the yellow crafter scripts in my current vendors that I can buy from, basically. But if I could, that would be obscene, because then I could get level 70 gear without ever stepping foot into Stormblood. Granted, it would only be for my crafters and gatherers, but I mean, that would
level
be
70
kind of
gives level
nice.
70 gear.
Yeah.
End of the day.
Yeah. It would be nice. I'm not gonna, go from there and say, that just yet, but I'll probably find out off screen once I'm 70, so. Oh, you can spend them at the NPC next to you? Okay, gotcha. See, I wasn't 100% sure because right now, I'll show you after I'm done with this part, but there's no menu saying, hey, you can spend your yellow crafter scripts here yet, but it's probably because I don't have any yet, and once I have some, then they'll be able to do stuff with it. Or maybe there's a quest, I don't know, I'll look at it in a little bit. This we can just do same thing we just did, basically. And any goods yet? Nope, not yet. So we'll do that. Slide right in there with all this quality. And do that from there. And you guys thought I forgot, didn't you? Well, I did for the first 7 steps, but I got it. Okay, that takes care of that. Now, we have 40 durability left, and we have enough for a few carefuls. So let's try this and that. I can only do 1. Okay, we got it. Cool. Because that makes it a lot easier if I do, in fact, get a rapid synthesis too, because then I do almost all of the progress on it. But if not, I mean, I could have just done 2. Almost. Like 2 and a very small chunk of careful synthesis 3s and been fine. But we got a heartfelt gift. Well, a heartfelt gift. I've gotten the other ones off screen, but we got the only one that matters because this one gets the satisfaction level up again. So let's step outside my office and hand it over on Zloe and finish out her little mini quest line. I will still be using this to level up Leatherworker and Miner off screen though, so not to worry, I'll keep those all good to go. I'm not sure if I'm going to purchase Shadowbringers until the stream, though, because as much as I'd like to get that extra leveling stuff, I might want to keep myself from getting too overpowered for the...
Don't stop me.
For the stream. Well, you're going to be playing Stormblood, though, while I'm not playing it, so... Anyway, let's make a delivery. Here's Lo, we have this heartfelt gift that I made for the childrens. I sure hope so. We've worked hard on these gifts, so I hope they'll appreciate it.
These damn kids don't appreciate it, damn.
Oh, they'll appreciate it, not to worry. And we're going to find out how much in just a moment, because we're doing the cutscene right now for it. They got her a wind-up Moogle.
Adorable. And next for you, Mr. Jim Man, we got you a gift too. Wind-up axe stuff.
I'd be like, welp.
What the fuck?
We went to the Omegascape. Oh my god, these kids are crazy.
These kids are god-level entities.
Well, eventually you probably will be able to meet up with a real live dragon there, little lady, because they're starting to be more friendly with the people around here. Yeah, I'm working with both of you there, Chloe, so... Maybe I should have mentioned that the last time I was there to pick up a wondrous tale. Oops. I've been trying. I sure hope not. Maybe they'll actually get something with protein in it this time.
Instead of just pineapple pudding.
Oh yeah, I've had a little free time in between all those deliveries for you, so.
King Aggro!
What's Aggro doing?
Aggroing everything!
Well, she's trying her best, just like you are, Zoe, so... Yeah, I'll work out for you guys. Sure I will. I still got classes to level up. I'll be there. My God. I'm gonna, next time she gets pineapple pudding, I'm just gonna like shove almonds or something in it, because I mean I'm on botanist now. I can get some various stuff from out in the field. So, but anyway, we've maxed out Zoe's custom deliveries there, and we can get some emerald soup out of it, high quality even. Cool. Let's share it with the kids. So Zoe now considers us part of the family. Aww. Oh, and apparently we can glamour her. That's actually a little creepy, but I think I'm not going to do that. That's fine.
You need to get her the most adorable fucking outfit you can imagine.
I think she's fine in the outfit she's in, honestly.
Could you imagine if they implemented that like in Shadowbringers? Like that's what they're talking about, the NPC trust system?
What, putting glamours on people? I mean, you could do that on your...
glamours on people, just like...
I mean, you could do that in your adventurer squadrons already once they reach a certain level, so...
I mean, shit, you never mentioned that part.
Oh, okay, so who's your latest client, Zoe? Oh. Oh, okay, well, that makes sense. Well, sure. I can probably get you some extra stuff. So yeah, basically, once you max out her satisfaction levels there, she will randomize what she needs week by week. There will eventually be times where she'll give you a new item. I forget what it is. It's celebratory something or another. The one that was below the heartfelt gifts on the deliveries menu there for her. And those ones are worth a lot of experience and scripts and all that stuff. But it's, you know, it's random, whatever it is. No big deal. So you get what you get, and that's all that you get. But she gives plenty of EXP and scripts anyway, regardless of what she gives you. So it's, yeah, it's like I said, no matter what she gives you, it's worth your while, so. And, yeah, apparently now we can change Zoe's glamours. I will probably never use this system because, like I said, it sounds a little creepy for me to be doing that for a small child like this. So what are you looking for this week now, Zoe? Let's see. Maelstrom material. Okay. So yeah, it's still worth a pretty good chunk of... I mean, you look at that. Like, you can get it to 470 collectability, which is not too hard as long as you're properly geared, especially on Leatherworker. Like, I'm super geared for that. And you get a decent chunk of money, a good chunk of scripts, and you get hundreds of thousands of experience, and that's level... What level is Maelstrom material? It's 59, so it's a little high level. Like, I mean, you got to get to at least 57 before you can do stuff for her, but it's really not that big of a deal. Yeah, orphanage donations, that's what I was looking for there. So you get those, that's a very handsome reward, but yeah, it all works out. So that takes care of another quest line. Now there's only, well, there's more than one left to do, but there's only one left to do that we're probably going to be getting done with on today's stream. So let's switch back over to my retirement outfit. And then head on over to Ul'dah so we can continue this whole Colosseum shenanigans that's going on with Hildebrand. Oh, actually, let me do this first before we go teleporting. I hope that didn't just use my Aetheryte ticket. I don't think it did, because I don't think it used it until it actually teleports you. Let's see. So, I would assume then... What's the quest that this person has? Favors of the House. So that's probably the quest that I need to take. Oh no, never mind. Didn't need to be a level 60 Disciple of the Land. What is this quest? A selection of favors? Oh, okay. That's interesting. So what do they do? Special temporary statuses, which allow discovery of otherwise hidden gathering. Ooh, that sounds nice. Interesting. I'll have to check those out. Let's see. Splendor's Vendor. So, okay, so those are just for blue scripts. So that's not exactly correct. Materia exchange? Oh, yeah, whatever. Those are not really that worth it. So where do I get the favors from? Is it fieldcraft items? Yeah, yes it is. Okay. So you can get a bunch of different favors. What do these do exactly? Let's look. Temporary grants the ability to discover normally concealed gathering nodes, while mineral deposits or rocky crops. And what about the matron's favors? Ability to discover normally concealed gathering nodes while harvesting. Okay, so traders' favors are for mining nodes, and matron's favors are for harvesting nodes for botanists. I see. Okay, so does Fisher just get screwed on these then, or how does that work? Oh well, not that big of a deal. Anyway, so that takes care of that. Now we can actually do what I was gonna say we were gonna do there. But yeah, the script exchange is right here. But as you can see here, I don't think they let me exchange anything for yellow scripts yet. But again, it could be just because I'm not level 70 yet. So
Yet.
yeah, I don't have any blue scripts because they didn't give those to me. So I don't know. I don't know if you're required to go to Stormblood to do those, or like I said, there could be a quest involved because there was a quest involved for me to unlock the stuff here for the scripts. But I don't know yet. We'll figure that out when the time comes. I'll worry about it off screen. If there's a quest, then I'll see where it is. And if I can't get to it without going to Stormblood, well, then we'll wait. No big deal. Either way, let's head back to Ul'dah so we can help Hildebrand with this whole Colosseum conundrum.
And probably die laughing for the umpteenth time.
I'm sure. Well, sun's going down, so I don't think I'm gonna, and it's foggy, so I don't think I'm gonna need my sunglasses for now. We'll just use this stuff. Just don't look at the fringes of the screen, because that's exactly where my frames are dropping right now. Ah, I see Cole's already here.
I was waiting.
Well, I'm ready now, so let's continue with the trouble with truffles. Why are you in a hurry there, Inspector? Have you been waiting for me all this time? Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. That's the hope, Hildebrand. I wouldn't put it past you, but we'll hold you to your word for now. Cole, you ready to show off your arena fighting skills?
Yep.
See if there's an instance in here that I can actually use Blue Mage for, because I probably can't use Blue Mage for the trial that they have in here, unfortunately, even though I have done the Masked Carnival, so...
Don't worry, Jimmy. One of these days you'll be able to do something with Blue Mage.
Well, he probably took a few hits there, Nashu, so... Ready to go, Inspector? Oh, there's Ultros again. Well. Oh god, they locked Typhon behind a door. Yeah, that is the question, isn't it? I fell down some stairs, man. That sucks.
Fumigating the place.
How are you doing that? Are you using a big snort machine? I mean, yes, there's definitely something alive in there, but... Sure it is, Ultros. Oh, man. Briardian, what's up? I was just thinking the same thing, actually.
The stupid in the air might be contagious.
Let's see what Briardian needs. Oh, look, they even opened up the stairs for us here. I think they're normally opened up, but how do I get out of here? Oh, that's how. Not exactly. We know that the tournament, is Avila's ultimate goal is to win in the tournament, so. That's what we've heard, yeah. Well, I don't know that she's plotting with Ultros. If anything, Ultros is plotting on his own and just fell into his own traps. Why would they invite an... You know what? Nope.
Just because he's a regular doesn't mean they let him in.
Nope. Don't want an answer to the question I was about to ask. I'm not even going to finish it.
Just because he's a regular in the area doesn't mean they let him in.
Oh, that's true.
You think a fucking octopus has money?
I mean, he probably has a living wage that he gets from working at the Coliseum.
Do you really think a living wage is going to get you anything half decent at a whorehouse?
Probably.
Just saying.
Probably not. I mean, if you save up, maybe, but...
Does Ultros seem like the kind of person who would save?
I don't know. It's a good question.
All kinds of deep questions.
I don't think we're going to get the answers to any of them.
I don't want to know the answers to any of them, but I asked them anyway.
I thought your mantra was don't ask questions, you might get answers.
Exactly. I'm asking questions, but I don't want answers.
Then don't ask questions.
But we're investigators, Jimmy. We have to ask questions.
Oh, that's true. Refuse. Why would they discard refuse? Okay, fair enough. I'll go refuse hunting in the Pearl Lanes. Let's go over to Sapphire Avenue, because that's probably the closest place. I was going to say, and as soon as we get here, it's going to drop my frames again, but that's okay.
The city of frame drops.
I mean, all the major city-states have frame drops in their market areas for me.
Yeah,
because that's where everybody hangs out, so...
Yeah, because they're all waiting for their damn stuff to sell. And they have nothing better to do because most of the people who just camp out in the city-states like this are level 70s with top-tier gear.
I don't know how true that is, but... I'll take your word for it. I'm going to try to remember to read the description on the Coliseum Refuse this time.
Just in case.
Because I'm sure it'll be something. Let's see. A large wooden box containing all sorts of detritus gathered from the Coliseum. Some of it still twitching.
Ew.
Gross. Let's go over to Briardian and get this out of my inventory ASA now. Let's see, back at the Gladiators Guild. I found myself looking for Coliseum on the list of things there, and I'm like, wait, there's no Coliseum here, because I never went to the Gladiators Guild, so didn't know better, unfortunately. I warn you, Briardian, you probably don't want to stick your hand in any of these boxes. It might be like to get bitten off. Innards and entrails and, oh god. Yeah, shit. That's what's written on the side. Sintgot's Sundries. That is gross.
Gross.
He's in the Sapphire Avenue Sintgot, isn't he? Yes, he is. I think I've dealt with Sintgot lately. I think he was one of the guys that sent... There was a quest chain about... I forget. Something in Northern Thandle, and it was about Ceruleum not getting to Camp Dragonhead, I think, that I did while I was working on Blue Mage. So.
Nice.
Well, you know that I'm not a discerning gentleman from our dealings previously, Sintgot. What's with this sack, man? I can't believe I'm handing somebody a sack of dog steak sauce. Well, no, but what dealings do you have with Ultros? Gold truffles. That's something. Sounding like the man who's about to walk in? Yeah. Yeah. I'm still wondering what Ellie's still doing following them around. That would be a truffle there, lady. Not the truffle you're thinking either. That's really nasty, but I'm sure it's fine. Oh, most likely, yeah. Let's get back there and see if anything crazy's going on. More than likely, some crazy stuff's about to go down when we get there. I'm sure. Oh, I was gonna say, does Syncut have the next quest? But no. Which dragon? Hildebrand. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, fair enough. I can do that. I hope. Alright, back to the Coliseum we go. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Gladiators Guild. Okay. Here we are. What are we looking for in here? Ah, Dower Meadow. Hello, sir. Yeah, I'm ready now, so better late than never, I guess. Oh, well, all right then. Yeah, I mean, as long as the bookmakers make some gil, they'll hopefully extrapolate it down across everybody else.
Dower Meadow, with all due respect, I am a 1, 2, 27, carry the 4. 42-time champion of this Coliseum. I'm not going to get my ass kicked.
I mean, I might. But I'm ready for battle. I would rather keep my limbs where they are, thank you.
Maybe I should have brought my helmet. Damn it. I never actually got the helmet, now that I think about it, to the armor set. It's a Shadowbringers thing.
Oh, okay. Is it just us 6 now and Ultros, or?
Unless Ultros is the final boss.
Your concern is our concern. I get it. Humber patch. Oh boy.
I'm surprised Hildebrand didn't get triggered at that.
Yeah. You just drop from wherever you feel like, don't you, Ultros?
I love how I just dropped to the fucking ceiling.
Oh boy, here we go.
Let the battles begin. Loki, we have to fight Hildebrand.
Okay, well, Briardian was right. They are, in fact, teaming up. Well, I don't think Avila's gonna be keen on that, though. Man, we're all ready to team up on Avila, aren't we? Gonna use your Fists of Ralgeir there, Hildebrand?
Can you imagine if that man's literally just whipped out actual Fists of Ralgeir?
Oh, nice. She knows Circle of Scorn.
I can do it better.
Cole, was she from the Gladiators Guild quest at all?
Nope.
And then there were 4. Great. Who's next? Okay, if you insist. Bring it on, lady.
If only it gave you an option to act different ways.
Hildebrand, can you go after Ultros? Because he's about to shenanigans. Well, that's just mean, Ultros. Why would you do that to poor Typhon? Oh, God.
Grilled fucking
Golden truffles. No, it's not time for dinner.
Wait a minute, roasted truffles?
Wait, who roasted them? Oh, Hildebrand roasted them. Nice.
Fucking Hildebrand.
All part of the plan. No, that would be his father, Ultros. Who's behind gate number 1? Ah, Typhon. Hello.
Bruh. Look at this dude.
Yeah, everyone else is just as dumbfounded as I'd expect. Did they drag that thing out of the mass carnival? Yes. Yes, they did. I don't think he's all that interested in roasted truffles. Well, yeah, he's allergic to your cooking. Hildebrand, I wouldn't...
Balls of steel on that man.
Mm-hmm. I tried to warn him. Wah, wah. Cat's out of the bag now, isn't it, Avila? Right. Maybe you shouldn't be incriminating each other. Just a thought. Oh my God. Better not say that too loudly in front of her. Well, pretty soon she probably will go to Garlemald because she's going to go with the Alamegan Resistance to kick their asses. I almost feel bad for her. No, Uncle Ulti may not be so bold because Uncle Ulti is disqualified. I'm the winner. If you want me to prove it, then I will fight you. Not in my retirement outfit, though, because they won't let me fight in that, so...
They let you fight in the tournament.
I know. What kind of sense does that make?
Fucking Hildebrand.
Oh, we have to go to Halatali, Cole, your stomping ground. We can't expect God to do all the work.
Hildebrand, buddy, you okay?
Is he in the ceiling?
No. No, he got sneezed on. I don't think he's okay, Jimmy. I think I need to administer medical
He's in the
attention.
ceiling. And anybody, Typhon, you don't mind flying up there and getting him, do you? I'd appreciate it. He looks like he's down for the count. That's because you tickled his nose, Hildebrand. He can't help that he has seasonal allergies.
I'm surprised Typhon didn't eat him.
Typhon doesn't eat much, despite the fact that he's a gaping maw, and that's it. Let's just not think about the fact that he has another gaping maw on his backside. Don't even think too hard on that one.
I wonder if Typhon flies by taking in a bunch of air in his back end mouth and then just blowing it all out.
Probably.
No wonder he's so bloated. He just keeps consuming air.
Well, they thought it was pretty slick, Briardian, but apparently not slick enough for all of us.
I get the distinct feeling that Al Megan chick's that's not the end of her.
I don't know. We'll find out.
She's gonna come out the cut at the end of the quest when the Phantom Thief shows up, like, haha, I win, and then she's just gonna stab him.
Hildebrand, I'm gonna go take care of business. You just work on resting and recovering, okay? I don't.
Mommy, can I have more roasted truffles?
I don't think he heard me. Let's just go to Camp Tribone.
Just encourage the cowardly dog.
Yeah. Let's see. It's at Halatali, yes? Yep, Dower Meadow at Halatali. Down by Southern Thanolin. So this time, when we go to Halatali, it'll be for fun.
The Dragon's Neck, now accessible.
Nice. I'll be there momentarily with my car. Look how fast I drive now. It's like Mayhees is just up the hill here. Oh, shit!
Mayhees just looks at you, lens flare eyes. It's like starts chasing after you like Godbert.
I mean, he would have lens flare eyes because he petrifies you. So. Dower Meadow, I am ready to go. Excuse me. Well, they're both the size of a small house, if we're being honest.
Combined, they're exactly the size of a small house.
So how about we even the odds by letting you bring along some of your friends? Exactly 7 of them. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I could do this by myself.
The Dragon's Neck is now accessible.
By bringing you along some of your friends, you do realize we could do this ourselves, right?
I mean, yeah, you, me, and Yugman probably could, and then I could go in on Plume H. Speaking of which, Yugman, if you'd like to join in, feel free to jump into the multiplayer chat.
Yeah.
And we will go over there in a moment. But the Dragon's Neck is now accessible. I'm going to invite Cole to party.
I wonder if people just do this dungeon for the sake of shits and giggles now.
Join if you want. Give you a sec to be on chat. All right, cool. Cole, move over to multiplayer chat, and then we will figure out what the hell we're doing. I think we're going to do it synced, honestly. I want to experience it synced first, and then go from there. But let me get in streaming. And I'll bring Cole over here, and then when Yugman gets there, I'll bring Yugman over there.
You know, I'm generally surprised considering the fact that I'm an admin in your server. I don't get, like, automatic privileges to just go into the streaming chat by myself.
Yeah, I probably should do that for you, huh? But then I'd have to eliminate your August role.
I will transcend into cactus.
just makes a cactus role specifically for you.
I mean,
I probably could. Where are the roles anyway? I forget how to do that on here. Is it under server settings? Maybe. Roles.
Perhaps.
Yeah, I'll figure this out later. I was starting to get into it, but I didn't really have anything to do there. So which one is to the Dragon's Neck? Is this to this is to Halatali, right?
To all of the above.
Oh, okay, so you can select from them at this thing now. Okay, I see. Well, that makes sense. I'm going to have a seat.
I shall return.
Okay. The Wolf's Den Pier. Oh boy, Cole's going to get some PvP stuff. Alright, Yugman, let's drag you on into the stream chat here. There we go.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
How's it going, Yugman?
It's going alright.
It's good.
This is a very bizarre trial coming up.
Ah, is it?
This was probably the #1 trial you didn't want to get back in 2.0 when you were doing roulette.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Luckily, it'll probably be a little bit easier for us.
Yeah.
Back, it was pretty rough.
Was it? Oh, boy. Cole, are you tanking it, or?
Sure. Why the hell not?
Okay. that was not a very sure.
I'll try to give you tips because both tanks have to do a job in this fight.
All right.
Does that deter you at all, Cole?
Nah.
Okay.
I gotta tank dungeons eventually.
Oh, true. I will... I'll go Scholar. I think. Well, I think. Yeah, I'll go Scholar. It's fine. Ooh, you know what I need to do, though, is I need to do this, and that, then go back to this, and go like that. There we go. Okay, now I'm good. Cole, whenever you are ready, just let me know, and I will queue us up.
I am good to go whenever you are.
Okay, I figured since you were at the Wolf's Den, you had things you needed to do, but...
No.
Okay, the Dragon's Neck Coliseum. Let us go take on Ultros and Typhon. Bless you.
Okay.
Might not take too long.
Yeah, I don't think it'll take too long. We have both the tanks accounted for, so we just need to wait on a healer, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And once we have that all set and ready to go, be in good shape. Because the DPSs should file in pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I should hope so.
Once we're done with this, we only have a few quests left for the Hildebrand stuff, and then we'll be good to go with that. The plan today, Yugman, just so that you know, is that if we do get done with the Hildebrand quest, and there's enough time left by the end of the stream, I might do my first attempt at Palace of the Dead today as well. So.
Okay. I will say, there might be a little bit more than you think. I don't think you're going to be able to finish it today.
Okay. Okay. So maybe
the ending is a little fuzzy, but I remember there being quite a bit after this.
Okay. Well, we'll see. Worst comes to worst, I can always do my first attempt at Palace, like on Saturday when we do the I have a couple of quests to do at the conclusion of this, but those shouldn't take more than probably an hour and a half. So.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So there should be enough time. But for now, let's go take on Ultros and Typhon once that last DPS queues in. I wish I could say stop playing Triple Triad, but that's not even a thing anymore, really. So, I'm sure people still play it, but
not as much as they used to.
Yeah.
Or if they ever, period.
Yeah.
They're really holding out, but they'll, I don't know, do something with it.
I hope so.
Maybe achievements, at least.
Mm-hmm. The Dragon's Neck, where I'm probably supposed to have gotten Snort and Aqua Breath. I got Snort already from the Mass Carnival, but I did not get Aqua Breath. So.
I will say that is very lucky because I had to do this like 30 times.
Jimmy?
I hear it.
I'm so happy. Okay, let's kill these fuckers.
Final Fantasy VI is Cole's favorite in the series, so...
I don't blame him for that. There's a lot more 6 stuff in the story.
Alright, I don't really need that. Got it.
Well, I was going to explain a little bit. So, you take Typhoon, I'll take Ultros. And I'll spread.
Okay, then. You have one of those.
There you go. Thanks, buddy. There you go.
And I would say keep an eye on Typhoon's cast.
Okay.
He has some pretty important stuff.
Should probably get my dots up on Typhon as well.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Wow.
Oh dear, I don't have clemency at this level. That's not good.
I got you, bruh.
Thanks.
You're standing that.
What the hell?
Whoa. Wow.
Why is that 40 imps?
Oh, that is a good question, isn't it?
Oh dear, I got punched out.
Ooh.
Hey! No, stop that. This instant.
Yeah, okay.
Severe snort. Oh, let me just oh dear, that doesn't work.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Me too.
Okay, well, out of the action.
As long as one of us is still up here, we're good.
Oh, okay.
Back in the game. If anybody has any debuffs, by the way, just tell me and I'll do the best I can.
Well, I mean, there's a bunch of imps.
Well, other than that, I don't think I can do anything about that. Hey, 4 tons weight. That's another blue magic spell I can learn.
Apparently that was really good.
Is it? Huh. I've been doing pretty good with just drill cannons personally, but
Yeah.
oh, Typhon's out of the action right now himself because he's snorting too much. Typhon, I told you to lay off the cocaine till the end of the fight, man. I don't even know where to like stick my sacred soil or
Don't worry about
Whispering Dawn or anything like that. I'm just kind of
Yeah, I'd probably just wait at this point.
yeah.
Everybody stack up in middle. Right in the middle.
Wow.
I figured out your mechanics, you bastard.
I think he still has one more thing he hasn't done yet.
They still got a few tricks up their sleeve. Oh boy.
Please don't stand in the back.
I don't know if that Sacred's actually going to do anything, but well, I tried. Oh, okay then.
Okay, Ultros.
Oh, the super tentacles. Okay, yep, I remember this part.
Uh-oh. I don't like that.
I don't know how this mechanic works because I skipped this mechanic by final stinging Typhon in the Mass Carnival. So, good luck.
Start coming.
Wow, we got him.
Yeah, we got lucky there. He just does that until basically everyone falls out. So.
Oh yeah, because if we all get ring outed, then we all, because it's a Coliseum fight, then we all die.
Yep.
Got it.
And if you feel like
poor
fighting for
Typhon.
the thing that drops every time.
Oh, okay, nice. Wind up Ultros. Good job, team.
That went a lot better than I thought it would. Usually that one's pretty rough if people don't know what to do.
Someone in the chat there is not very happy about the Hildebrand quest.
Yeah, I don't know what he's on.
He's not on the same wavelength as the rest of us. Yes, I did. I don't even know why I took that. I'm never taking it over Interceptor, but you know.
Collectible?
Sure, we'll go with that.
I figured out Typhon's mechanics like halfway through the fight. I'm like, wait a minute, he's blowing us out. Why the heck don't I just stand in the middle of the arena directly under him?
That's fair.
Also, a very, very rare drop is I think a Bart's card drops from that.
Oh, really? Wow, that's interesting. At least you wouldn't have to pay for the randomness for the Bart's card then. Did you hit up Briardi in there, Cole?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure before you teleport away. Thank you,
We rolled
Eos.
an 88 on that Ultros.
I rolled an 88 on the Ultros. Man.
I don't think that trial was too bad. I don't know why people would be complaining about that.
Well, back then it was just like lower item level and like, I guess we out DPS'd a lot of mechanics. Stuff like tanks not knowing to like split them apart and all stuff like that.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Typhon's a little harder to split, so it's Ultros, so you gotta pull away.
And also, did any of you get turned into imps?
I did not.
I did not.
Okay, there's a mechanic where when you get turned into an imp, you have to only hit Typhoon, or else he'll do like an AoE that knocks everyone out.
Oh. Well, that's not
Because
good.
he starts like getting ready to like snort or whatever, and it just kicks everyone out. So all the imps have to hit him to make him not do that.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Nice.
There's some weird stuff in there.
It's
That
interesting.
make mechanics weird.
I mean, it's Ultros and Typhon. They always have weird, funky things going on in their fights, though. So it's
Yeah. Well, if
Okay.
you want to get those spells, get ready to do that like 100 times.
Yeah.
Well, you
I'll-
don't really do a snort, so maybe not.
I think I'll pass. The only one that I really, let's see, do I have a water? I have water cannon, so I really don't need Aqua Breath that terribly. And I got, from fighting Azulmagia, I got the Rams and Dragons voice, so I didn't have to fight Chimera for those.
Oh,
So-
wow, you are Yeah, very lucky, man. I had to do Chimera so many times.
It took a good number of tries to fight Azulmagia, so I got through Act 1 of it pretty quickly, though. Like, I got that down within, like, 2 tries, so I kept doing Act 1 fine, and that was where I kept rolling on those, because he uses both of those in each phase, so...
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I wanted to do it without a guide, and then like eventually I'm like, I'll do it some other time with a guide, and just never got around to it.
Right. Yeah. Do you know which one you ended up not like stopping on, or because if it's stage 23, I don't blame you.
I was trying to go through. I would do one, and if I figured it out, I would just keep doing it until I got it. I would just do all the ones I could do. And the final boss is one of the ones I couldn't do. Oh,
okay, gotcha. Yeah, the final boss was the third act was a little bit of a hairy situation.
Yeah. I should really go back and do it because I got 35 out of 49 spells.
Oh yeah. How many do I have at this point? Let's see. I have 30. So.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, not bad. I still don't have my full rotation, but
it really sucks.
What really sucks?
Farming for like the primal ones.
Yeah. Oh, good lord, man, you're not wrong. I'm just glad I got eruption out of Ifrit. That was all I really wanted.
Oh, well, there you go. That's all you need.
Yeah.
All of them basically do the same thing, and they all share the same cooldown.
Okay, gotcha.
They're just kind of for flair.
It's nice that they're instacast though, because Blue Mage really doesn't have that many instacast stuff in their rotation. That would be something that I would want them to see tweak, is give them a few more instacast things in the next expansion, but well, you know.
It's really hard to tell what they'll do with Blue Mage moving forward.
Yeah. It's like I said, I don't see how because they focus a lot on status effects, and I don't see how that's even going to work in Heavensward, because a lot of monsters are immune to everything except like a couple of them are not immune to sleep, stun, and then maybe paralysis occasionally, and it's like...
I think all of that is like just going to keep being Masked Carnival stuff, because like it does matter in Masked Carnival at the very least, but like that's probably the only place I could see them making that stuff matter.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see once
in places like Eureka, that weird open world in Stormblood, that utilizes some of that stuff kind of, but I don't see Blue Mage ever being a thing in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, given that it's not even able to be used in like Palace of the Dead or Adventurer Squadrons or anything like that, I don't really know if they're gonna.
If they ever make it available in Palace of the Dead, because like that too, that could totally utilize like stuns and sleeps and stuff, because you know, you never know if you're going to have a healer or not. So like Blue Mage could just kind of take on the role for all of those.
Right. Well, Shadowbringers isn't that far away. It's a month and a half, I think, now. Roughly.
About that.
Yeah, so we'll find out soon enough. Probably not on screen, but I'm not really... Blue Mage is kind of an off-screen thing for me, just like Botanist in this case. It's just something to do while I'm retired, so...
It's a lot of grinding.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm gonna space it out as best I can. Which skills do I actually want to get for Blue Mage? After I have these, I really don't care for the rest of them. I want to get Song of Torment to replace Doom, because that's a dot, and, well, the only other dot I have is Bad Breath, and that's like, not so good.
Yeah.
Sharpened Knife is a good combo move with Phase, and Phase has been really helpful for me against melee fighters. And Diamondback, well, I don't need Diamondback anymore. I was going to try to get it for Masked Carnival, but I figured out how to do everything in Masked Carnival with the help of a guide without Diamondback, so...
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't think I got that either.
Yeah, it's helpful for certain things. Like, I'll probably, if we have enough time on Saturday, I might show Stage 23, the Masked Carnival, without Diamondback. There's already a video of it up on YouTube, but it's nuts without Diamondback, because about 9 consecutive things, including a critical hit final sting, need to happen in the last 10 seconds of the fight, or you wipe. So...
Oh, that's really rough.
It's a very tight window of damage that you have to hit, and you have to crit your final sting or you die. So
that's a very low chance.
Yeah. It took me...
You mentioned I didn't even know that final sting, if you kill something in Masked Carnival, like it counts.
Yep.
If you final sting in actual like if you're farming a primal or something, if you die, you just...
Yeah, it doesn't count. But in Masked Carnival, it counts. So I've been able to cheese a few things that would have otherwise been very difficult otherwise, so...
At least it matters for something.
Yeah. I've actually replaced 1,000 Needles on my bar with it because 1,000 Needles' damage is kind of falling off at this point.
Yeah, by the time you start doing Master Carnival, it doesn't really matter all that much.
Yeah, unfortunately. But, I mean, it's okay. Not a big deal. Alright, Briardian. We've succeeded. We have won.
And I have to take my sister to work, so I'm going to have to jump out for now.
Alright, Yugman. We'll see you in a little bit then.
See you later, Yugman.
Catch you guys later.
Yep. Okay, we get to go to the award ceremony now. Nice. Alright, back to the Coliseum we go then, to see if we can catch up with Cole, since he's I'm going to disband the party, Cole. Okay.
Okay.
Whoops. Okay, well, the party's already gone, so I can't really do that. Alright, back to Ul'dah. And once we are done at the award ceremony, we have one, like I said, one patch worth of Hildebrand quests left to go. It's about 5 quests, but it's probably decently long. I mean, the episodes have been pretty long thus far, and there is another trial at the end of the next one, so we will have to see how that all goes. See how long it takes us today. And I mean, it depends. I mean, if it's 7 o'clock and we just finish up the Hildebrand quest, then I'm not going to be like, let's go do Palace of the Dead, because what if we make it through 10 floors? Like, I don't know how long it takes to get through the first 10 floors there. If we'll even make it, considering everything in Palace of the Dead for me is like level 1, so I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, Dower Meadow. Oh, actually, Hildebrand is back up and kicking now, so that's good. I've been trying, Hildebrand, and trying desperately not to take notes from you. Dower Meadow, what award shall I be given? Why is he celebrating? He got kicked out. Actually, he was on my team, so it's a little different. Ooh, do I get a relic weapon out of this? That'd be nice. Nice for glamour. What is the Warden's Grace? Ooh, fancy ring. Doesn't really fit my current outfit, though. Looks really heavy, too. As I say, keep your eyes open, you two. Ah, here's our masked gentleman. I'm surprised that he's making a public appearance. Here come the Mandragoras again. Oh, okay, never mind. Maybe don't get distracted by the fireworks, you three. We do have to keep an eye on the ring, I think. Whoa! Of course Gilgamesh has to come in to steal the show. His name's not Hildegard. That's because he's trying to be the most inconvenient person in on the face of the earth right now, Hildebrand. Uh-huh. I like how the crowd is laughing. Wah, wah. I think you're missing something, Gilgamesh. What spear? No, it's a halberd, actually, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. I don't know if those are healthy for Enkidu there, Gilgamesh. You might want to take care of your friend. Don't look at me. I don't have it. I'm not a dragoon. Wah, wah. Oh my god. About that thief business. Oh, they're not working together. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm good. That's not good for Typhon. I don't think a tissue's gonna help Ultros. He blew Enkidu away, what the hell? Gilgamesh, hold me. I'm flying away. Oh, there goes Ultra. Okay, never mind. Gilgamesh, don't hold me. Enkidu, grab it out of the air! Typhon, sneeze again! We already know who that is. Ladies and gentlemen, the real gladiator is here. I hope you learned jump in your time off there, Godbert. Oh, he's getting ready to do it. Oh, never mind. He's just. Yep. Okay. Well, he does know wrestling moves, so this is gonna.
I love how Godbert just enters with like the slow-mo walk.
And yes, kind of exactly, Hildebrand, except that hopefully this time your face won't be planted into Dalamud for a while.
I wonder if Godbert threw his son at Dalamud.
So which limit break is this now?
How many limit breaks does this man have?
I think you missed a little. Ow. Should have held your hand out a little better there, Hildebrand. You know, I do know blue magic. I could just use Sticky Tongue on the ring. Might have to clean it off a little, though. Wonder where he ended up. Waiting for him to just plummet in. Oh, he's gonna plummet in with the Subligar thrust guys. Yep. Is that Enkidu over there? Hildebrand, that's not how you...
So that's how he survived the fall.
It's not water, man!
Don't you know, all fucking... The entire Manderville family is just indestructible.
Now, I didn't want to tell you this when your reserve parachute didn't come out, but I'm going to tell you now, you're about to break your legs. Okay, but why, though? That's not how mantra works, but sure. That's because they're your teacher's legs. You might want to help him out of the... Is that Enkidu still flying? Oh my god.
Enkidu is a beautiful animal.
I wouldn't have put it past this quest to have Enkidu just like snatch the ring out of the air while he was flying away, and then the thief has to team up with us in patch 2.5 to get it back.
Enkidu just gets the ring, and the ring's some immensely powerful magical artifact that just turns him into the actual Enkidu.
God. Oh, well, Dour Meadow thought of everything. So where is the ring, then? It's a pretty sturdy ring for a fake. Oh, he got the key. Maybe you should have hidden that one a little better, Dour Meadow. They're not going to be able to seize him from all the way down here, where the Mandragora is to help him out. Oh, he's got bombs now. Great.
But not just any bombs.
Hey there, buddy.
Bomb big hug!
That's a big bomb. Okay, well, oh, okay. It's a confetti bomb.
Exactly.
Well, he's not a terrorist, so I guess it makes sense. Just enough of a distraction to get away. Nashu, that is not cause for celebration. Stop.
She loves bombs.
Yeah, why were we... Where's the grand prize, then? Is this the grand prize? He said it was a fake. Well, I'm glad we have a master goldsmith on hand. Dower Meadow, what's the meaning of this? Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. We have got Manderville here. You don't want to run. Trust me. I think he was caught in the act. Can you explain? I'd like to hear that explanation. Ah, I see our inspector has stumbled back in. Well, you were trying to do best you could by your sister, but... Well, about that.
You'll sleep!
Maybe you should keep your mouth shut when you're in this case, because you're about to get flung out of the arena again. Keep talking, Inspector. You're only digging yourself a deeper hole.
All you hear is a magnificent and he just goes flying.
Again. Oh, hey, she didn't kick his ass. I mean, you could shirk from the challenge. You are a gladiator, after all. Oh, shut up. That was a good joke.
Jimmy,
Wow.
we're being watched by a dragoon.
It looked like a truffle to me.
I was talking about it in real life.
Oh.
In the actual outside game, already done with the cutscene. It was
Oh.
just a dragoon staring at us when we got out.
Huh.
Freaky.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. We'll have to think about this one, I think. They're all Baladian relics, okay. Maybe there's some Baladian treasure that he's looking for. Wasn't the greatest story never told also concerning Baladian history? They must have gone crazy on that in this patch. Well, then maybe we should all duck before one of us gets hit in the head with said card. Now that you've just invited misfortune to all of us.
Wait for it.
Now she's asleep again.
She's fucking narcoleptic, dude.
Mm-hmm. You're just waiting, aren't you? Wow. Directly above his head. Somebody catch this one, please, so it doesn't just, like, stab someone in the head.
I love how happy Hildebrand looks whenever he sees the card.
Oh, that's a big card. So what's it say?
Wait for it.
Oh, well.
Antics.
Of course. Maybe you shouldn't have run directly away from it. You should have just jumped to the side. Nashu, save me! Ugh.
What a baseball slide that just fails miserably.
And goodbye, Hildebrand. Neither of these guys can catch a break, can they?
Off of the card, onto Hildebrand.
That wasn't what it looked like. Sorry, Typhon. I'll have to do something about those seasonal allergies. We'll have to give you a shot for truffles or something.
Poor Typhon. You know what he's done all this time? Sneeze.
Yup, that's it. He gets a bad rap, man.
Typhon's the scary one, but all he does is sneeze.
4 sacred treasures. So we're going to be teaming up with Kid Icarus in the next one?
God damn it.
That's the question.
I'm just genuinely surprised you know that reference.
Actually, I think it's 3 sacred treasures. Some kind of old folklore? Great, we're gonna have a fairy tale ending to these quests.
Yeah.
Well, he's, supposedly he's stealing from the rich, he just hasn't given to the poor yet. That's what they're all waiting for. Yeah, that's what I figured. He's like I said, stealing from the rich, so.
But to what end?
Well, he's trying to get the 4 sacred treasures.
But the question is, are his motives entirely based in, I'm just going to be a greedy asshole and destroy all of creation? I don't know the answer, but I have a theory.
You're going to have to rise a little faster there, Hildebrand, if you want to rise to the challenge. There you go. What am I going to do with these people? No, I think you had the right of it, Godbert. I'm pretty sure. Well, actually, I don't know that that's. We kind of assume that that's the Master Thief, but I guess we don't really know, do we? Well, anyway, that takes care of that. Gentleman Hero Hildebrand. It's a race to recover the 4 lost relics of Belladia. As the fiend's true identity and aspirations are revealed. Will Eorzea fall prey to the forces of evil? Or will our hero do what only a Manderville can? Hildebrand will return in Her Last Vow. The final episode of the A Realm Reborn quintilogy? What would it be if it's 5 episodes? Why are you all frozen in slow walk motion?
Wait for it. Just give it a minute.
Not exactly, Nashu. I mean, my summoner mask is pretty impressive, but I don't think I've ever worn it for so long I forget what I actually look like, because I haven't played summoner all that much, so... Oh, look, in Kidu, the Koblin found in Kidu. That Goblin's too heavy! Okay.
Why is Enkidu the best goddamn character except for Godbert?
Enkidu is literally just a chicken painted green.
Exactly.
That's why, though, because it's just a chicken painted green in all these crazy, wacky situations. So, anyway, we're gonna move right on along with this one. So let's move into Shades of Sildee, or Sildai, whatever it is, and think about what we have with our Phantom Thief case. This was my plans for the day, actually, Ellie, so... He's a murderer now! Uh-oh. The weight of 5 corpses will bring the scales of justice to balance. So our culprit is Thanos. I hope Captain Marvel's here somewhere.
You can't hear it, but I'm snapping because I know it'll piss somebody off.
You ever Google Thanos, ladies and gentlemen?
Do it.
You should if you haven't. It's the greatest thing you've ever seen. Actually, let me see if it shows up on the mic when I do it.
I wonder if Endgame spoilers are free now because it's been 2 weeks after the movie.
I still haven't seen it,
You should go see it.
so spoilers are
You
not.
should come with me to go see it. I'll sit through the 3-hour movie again without going to take a piss break.
There will be no piss breaks. If you leave the theater to take a piss break, we will lock you out of the theater and not give two fucks about letting you back in.
I also just realized I screwed up. So you know how my armor's been all like silver and shit? Well, you see, this is the Shadowbringers version of the outfit. I actually have 2 versions of the outfit, one for Stormblood, one for Shadowbringers.
Oh, so you need to change the dye?
The Stormblood version is the non-glowy sword, which is the lower item level version, and gold armor, because the sword's gold. The Shadowbringers version is the silver one.
Oh, so preview to Shadowbringers then.
Pretty much. There's story reasons as to why the armor faded and she suddenly consumed with bloodlust.
Maybe we'll find that out later. Okay, sure, let's go look into the thief's last message. And by you know who you mean Briardian? I sure hope so. Because if you're talking about Hildebrand, then holy cow.
Don't give a fuck.
Holy cow, Ellie's jumped off the deep end. Alright.
Hildebrand don't give a fuck.
We are going to
Oh, we're heading to the Alchemist Guild after this.
Sunsilk Tapestries, which is over in... Oh, right by the Aetheryte Plaza. Okay. That I can do. Cole is one step ahead of me in the quest, I think. At least. Oh, did you see the new Moogles that are in the town?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell they're for.
Itinerant Moogles. These were added with the patch that dropped today. And this is what they say if you talk to them. They've lost their inventory. So, whatever their inventory is going to be, they'll eventually find it, I'm sure. It's in anticipation of something. We don't know what that something is yet, but we'll figure it out. Maybe more delivery Moogle quests? I haven't even done the normal delivery
Shadowbringers?
Maybe for Shadowbringers. I haven't even done the normal delivery Moogle quests yet, so... Feynman, I'm always coming back to you for info.
I kind of want to pre-order Shadowbringers, but I'm currently broke.
Well, we need a little info there, Vymond. Yeah, about this murder mystery on our hands. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I guess we could... I mean, I know the Sultana personally, so she might be able to help us pry some information out of them. I mean, she hasn't needed to do any of the fighting because I'm here, so it's fine.
I am here.
Watashi Gakita and all that.
And that is followed up by like 8 fell cleaves.
Oh, you're right, we are going to the Alchemist Guild. Alright.
I don't think I have all the fucking Aetheryte left. I feel like I'm missing one.
I would...
And I don't know where it is.
I would believe you if you weren't roboting. Just waiting for you to come back into the thing so I can tell you what's on my Aetheryte list, so I can tell you. Wow. Hold on, Cole's.
I can't drag myself into the streaming chat.
Cole's having technical difficulty. Oh, I'll just drag myself out of it then. Hang on. Yeah. I called you.
Nice.
Okay, so this is what's in my Aetheryte thing. We have the Aetheryte Plaza, the Adventurers Guild outside of Miss Modi's place, Thaumaturge's Guild, Gladiators Guild, Miners Guild. Are you looking at your Aetheryte list right now?
No, I'm talking to a quest person for Hildebrand.
Okay, so go to the Aetheryte, the closest Aetheryte once you're done. And I will...
Oh, cutscene.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here we go.
Well, once we're done, I'll tell you what's in there. Humphrey, huh? Have we seen them?
Huh. I wonder if I would know her.
I feel like they are familiar somehow. The Gentleman of Light, is that what he's calling himself now? Oh, yeah, this is that guy that we saw at the Golden Bazaar. Okay.
Yeah, I would imagine you would know him, Knight Ellie. I'm part of the Sultan Sword!
Sure they did, Humphrey. Sure they did. Oh, okay. So we want to speak with Felice. Okay. I will try my best not to touch anything. It's like we're going to meet the Collector. Yeah, anything we need to know about the history here? That's me. Pleasure to meet you. Oh, so you've been penning my Tales in the Mithril Eye, huh, Ellie? Oh boy, my retirement's going to be a little more public, I think. I'm going to have to find a spot away from all this action. So is the inspector in there right now, or?
I wonder... I'm surprised they didn't introduce her as a part of the Paladin class, Felice. She seems like a really fucking higher-ranking Paladin.
Yeah, from her armor. Good to see you, Briardian. What are you talking about?
You know, Jim, I just had a thought.
What?
We've never really brought to light. Does the Phantom Thief look Ella Megan?
Yeah, a little bit. Like a short Highlander, basically.
I wonder if that's important to the story.
Might be. Oh, demasking dust. That's what that was. Okay. Wow, you're a regular alchemist yourself, aren't you, Briardian? So just start hucking dust at people's faces? I mean, I can do that. Just...
You know what? You know what angers me about Hildebrand's outfit?
What?
Why the fuck it's so skin tight?
I mean, Godbert wears nothing but his skivvies, so...
Godbert's like the most badass old man ever.
You want to talk about skin tight. Just wait till you meet his wife.
Oh no.
I don't remember if she gets introduced in this part of the quest, or if she's not until the Heavensward Hildebrand quests. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so there's still one relic left to find. Well, that's... I mean, a fairy tale's all we've got at this point. We're under the impression that that's what they believe, so... When darkness falls and hope fades to despair, 4 warriors born of light shall descend in the righteous glare. Yeah, well, those guys already did their job and practically got erased from history for it, so... Yeah, right. Oh, okay, good. They're all fully prepared. I'm sure the thief will have some way of getting around that too, but that's good that they're prepared. Yeah, I heard about that. He doesn't seem like the murdersome type, but... Okay, sure. Well... Alright. I expected him to show up any minute now, so... Surprised that Nashu didn't do her little pose there, too.
Nashu's pose is sleeping, standing up.
I mean... Is he gonna... Oh, okay. Yep, demasking dust. Okay, I thought he was gonna punch him again. I might still get my wish.
All you hear is just...
Okay, so what do you know about these murders? Tell me about murders.
Hey kids, who wants to learn about murders? That's a reference you don't get. I don't think you've seen those, Jimmy. Have you?
No.
The Hi Am Daisy comics from Persona 4?
No.
Oh my god, I need to show you those.
So we have an influential scholar, I'm just glad Alcazolka isn't here, the head of a publishing consortium, and a high-ranking government official.
Alcazolka would just fucking stab the Phantom Thief.
I mean, I hope so.
The last thing he would hear is kitchen knife.
Who strangles someone with a sublicar? What is it with all these people in the past several streams? Like, first the Sylphs are obsessed with underpants, and everyone in the past couple Hildebrand quest lines have been obsessed with sublicars.
Why the fuck are the Sylphs obsessed with underpants?
I didn't catch that.
Why are the Sylphs obsessed with underpants in a tone that I would otherwise describe as fucking demonic?
That's a question that we don't want the answer to.
Don't ask questions, kids. You might get answers. Even when it's frustrating to not ask questions. Trust me, sometimes you just don't want the answers to good questions.
Let's hope, Hildebrand. Let's hope. Okay.
Man, Rory's having a bad day. She went on patrol and all this shit happened.
Humphrey can't say it's good to see you again, but...
At least he turned his life around.
I don't know that he did.
He's working for the fucking...
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's working hard.
I'll make him work hard.
Damn, dude. Okay, so they'll handle the vault while we handle the investigation. Sure I am, Hildebrand. Sure I am. Well, I'm not auditioning to be your assistant. I don't think anyone could ever replace Nashu, so... Okay, fair enough. Go to the scene of the crime. 80 Sins of Sasamo. Okay, so let's go that way. Okay, can do. Oh, I don't think I talked to Briardi in there. Okay, are you at an Ethernet shard?
I already transported 80 cents.
Okay.
We'll take care of it after the stream.
Okay. Fair enough. Alright. Out at the 80 Sins, last time I was out here, well, I was heading towards Horizon, but also I was out here for the Blue Mage quest because they were dealing some somnus over there. But, well, we don't have to worry about that anymore. Any snappy comebacks, Briardian? What about flowers? Are they selling somnus out here again? Oh boy. Oh, somebody left flowers here. I don't... That seems like a stretch even for you, Hildebrand. Who's there? Oh boy. So it's funny how quickly he changes his story. Also, is she having a... Oh, okay. I thought she was having like an Alzheimer's episode or something. Turned him into a zombie? Man, it always comes back to these zombies, doesn't it? Started with zombies in Hildebrand, now it ends with zombies in Hildebrand. I mean, I have seen a real-life zombie in this game. Hab comes to mind in the Sigoli Desert, but... I wonder if Hab would know anything about the Trader's Spurn.
Oh dear. Oh, shenanigans are about to ensue.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Obviously an alchemist of some renown. Or yeah, a Sildian. Why is that funny? I mean... But exact justice on whom? Oh, okay. No, those would be the Warriors of Darkness, and we already took care of them.
Kind of. We kind of already took care of them.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be back.
Well, I mean, the last time they said the next time we meet, you're dead.
Well,
But then again, I've also not finished the 4.0, the content. I'm still at the last part of Beneath the Starfelt Sky.
oh, then yeah, you haven't seen that part then, where we took care of them.
Oh shit! I should go watch that cutscene after I'm done.
That lady was a bit strange, wasn't she? She did give us some good information, but she was a little off her rocker.
Yep, totally, 100%. Nope, totally not the Phantom Thief in disguise, giving us a boat of what he's doing next because he's a fucking megalomaniac.
Wait, where did Elazar's hair go? Oh, okay. So the Pearl Lane does make crap then because his hair fell out again. Man, I feel bad for this guy.
Also, low shit though. His hair explosion was beautiful.
Yeah, it was. Where are you gonna find this guy, Elazar? I get the feeling he's gonna be important for something. We'll see. Anyway, that takes care of that, so let's keep moving. 4 quests to go. What's the next order of business, Hildebrand? Or at least he thinks he is, of course. And what's that? So, what truth are you talking about? Yeah, okay, sure. Do I need to hire an exorcist or something now, Hildebrand? Well, I guess that's a good point. Maybe if we learn a little more about the Phantom Thief, even if we find out he's not a phantom, learning more about him can't hurt. Yeah, so let's go learn a little more about Sildi, then. Okay, off to the Thaumaturge's Guild, then. Oh, okay, priority, and I will see what I can do, then. Are you just going to take Nashu with you, then, or what? Well, anyway, let's go make sure Hildebrand stays out of trouble at the Thaumaturge's Guild. It's not my guild, but I can at least, you know, feel their pain and empathize with them if they have to deal with Hildebrand, so... I mean, I jest, because the man is hilarious. He's a funny guy. It's just, well, his shenanigans often put a lot of other people in some situations, so...
And then when Godbert gets involved, people get hurt. Mostly Hildebrand.
Mostly Hildebrand, yes. Hello there. Yeah, trying to. Oh, do you? Okay, well, then avail me of some history. Okay, so Ul'dah split is one of the split-offs, including Sildi, from the original Mother Nation there, Baladia. Okay. That would explain why the relic that we were looking for in the Greatest Story Never Told was Baladian, because that's the mother country. Okay, I see. So the War of the Magi happened in the 6th Umbral Calamity. So they were around in the 5th, and that lasted all the way through the 5th Umbral Calamity into the 6th, and then the 6th Astral era, and then the 6th Umbral Calamity happened from the floods that they were talking about, and left this place looking like the bottom of an ocean, except with no water. Fair enough. Ah, okay, I see. I'm surprised there aren't more mages guilds than around here, considering pretty much the ones that built this place from the ground up were all potentially conjurers and thaumaturges. It's actually, I think that's where red magic came from as well. Now, I haven't done the red mage's quest, so I can't be sure, but I think the remnants of the Baladian civilization who were capable of casting white and black magic started working together, and that founded the school of red magic, if I remember.
The TLDR of red mage's story is the white mages and the black mages couldn't get along, caused a calamity, and then they finally realized, hey, maybe we should stop trying to murder each other with primal forces primal forces of good and evil. Let's mix together a little.
Would that be the fifth Armbo calamity then?
I believe so. Just remember, kids, because two types of mages disagree with each other, a fucking calamity happened.
Because it says that the Baladian civilization was around in the 5th era, but then they caused the 6th Umbral Calamity, which means they had to have lasted through the 5th Umbral Calamity. So it kind of implies that maybe this calamity that we were talking about that built the red magic schools was the 5th one. I don't know how true that is, but it could be. Anyway, that gives us some good information. Let's go check in with the other members of the guild, like Erasmus here. What do you know about Sildi, then? It always starts with siblings, doesn't it? Okay. Right, yeah, well, that makes sense. Next up. Yeah, what do you know about the war between Ul'dah and Sildi? Right, yeah, I kind of figured. Ah, okay, so that's where the Trader's Spurn came from, because they didn't have enough soldiers, so they, or maybe they did, they just didn't want to put too many other people in harm's way. They created an alchemy potion that revived their soldiers as undead. That's gross. I mean, desperate times and all that, but that's dishonoring the family name. The samurais would be very unhappy with you.
It's a disgrace!
I'm just glad that Ul'dah emerged victorious, because otherwise I would have started in the City of the Undead.
I'm surprised that's not an area, honestly.
Maybe it will be in Shadowbringers.
Yes, please. Oh, that's cool.
What's it?
Kokabuki's dialogue changes depending on if you're a part of the Thaumaturgus Guild or not.
Oh, okay. Because I'm not part, so you already attempted to be a part of it, and he told you something.
He said, "Oh, Rory, what are you doing here? Why are you not attending to your studies?"
Oh, wah wah. About those Kokabuki.
About that, I sort of picked up red magic.
Instead of black magic.
Instead of, because, you know, I do not enjoy the idea of going Fire 4, Fire 4, Fire 4, Blizzard 4, Blizzard 4, Blizzard 4, Blizzard 4, Blizzard 4.
Yeah, that's what I've heard, this alchemy potion that they made. It was a little bit upsetting to the people around them, I'm sure. Well, I guess that's a good point. The Uldans wrote the history books, so maybe they're shifting the light to paint the Sildians in a bad light. Oh, really? Apparently the Amalja fought with the Ul'dan warriors against Sildi together. Interesting.
Which is kind of hilarious when you think about it, considering the fact that Ul'dah and the Amalja are now attempting to murder each other.
That's what Kokabuki's mentioning, is that they don't like each other anymore, and so they must have wrote them out of the history books. I can see why the Amalja would be upset by that.
It's like every time you take a closer look at Ul'dah, you find another flaw, even though from far away the city looks fucking perfect.
Rip in dead. Ul'dah is a land of many secrets, and all of them are bad.
And it's a damn shame the land will refuse to change. It's like getting a game over in Chrono Trigger.
Yep. I've learned a lot in my endeavors here, Hildebrand, so...
Oh, fucking hell.
Okay, sure, let's review what we know. Yep, they warred with each other. Ul'dah was better than them, so they used alchemy to turn their citizens into undead. And then Dark Souls 1 happened, and they linked the fire, and oh wait. I mean, maybe. The more you say it, and the more information we gather here, the more I'm kind of thinking about all this, that it could potentially be true. Of course, knowing the Hildebrand quest, we're going to present all of our findings to the thief, and Hildebrand's going to look like he knows exactly what he's talking about. And the thief's going to be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I just want money.
Money!
Well, I think we should murder the thief first before we apologize for suffering. Remember, he killed 3 people. Probably. Yeah, he might be a Sildian scholar, even. That's where the similarities start to end. I don't know what the victims are all about. If he's trying to win over the common folk, murdering people is not in his best interest.
Agreed.
Yes, Hildebrand, thank you. Oh, good question. Let's go check in with this gentleman. Gugaria, okay. Oh, and he's in Horizon. Got it. And that's where we'll go. Off to Horizon, then. The Comet's Dark Ailments Bar and Grill has a drinking game in Shirogane. Winners of the house special are immortalized with their own very own customized drink on their menu. That's going a little deep with your role-playing, I think. But whatever, I'm not one to judge the way that people play this game. I just don't see myself ever going that deep with it. It's
Some
fine.
people are in deep. And other people play it out like me, where it's like this underlying Dark Souls story.
I like mechanics, so I'll be more inclined to participate in fights and figuring that stuff out rather than role-playing my personal role.
I mean, you have done some story stuff with Jimmy.
Yeah, I mean, I do some role-playing stuff, but it has to have something to do with a story. It's not just me creating a story out of thin air. I'm indulging in fan fiction, essentially, by inserting my OC into this video game that allows you to create a character.
Well, I suppose I do a little bit of role-playing. Like, mine goes a little bit deeper on the account, if you know.
Yeah, Rory actually has a story.
Rory has a story, and her story changes as her glamour changes.
Meanwhile, I've done only surface level changes, that sort of stuff, like getting helmet hair when I picked up Dark Knight. Different strokes for different folks. Do you have a speech impediment, Gugaria, or are you just nervous? Don't, Hildebrand, stop. Just slow down, man. Who's your important client? Maybe this person. Oh, it's Lady Dorilda. Okay, got it.
Andy?
Oh, jeez. That would explain why he's so nervous, because Dorilda treats everyone like underlings. Glad we could help, Lady Dorilda. Glad we could help. Hildebrand's so happy to see her. Well then, spill the beans. Oh, were you? Okay. So, he does have Trader Spurn, and he's trying to... Why haven't we heard of the Arbiters of Truth before this, then, if it's so important? Oh, they're like Freemasons. Okay. Ah, gotcha. I don't want to get killed from the shadows, man. Yeah, we need to get some information. Maybe we can get it from the source. Oh, it's not Hab, it's Hob. I'm sorry, I misquoted
Hob.
him. Yeah, my zombie friend is going to come into play in a minute here. I think. He really? Maybe it is Hab in the thing, and I'm thinking of the wrong zombie. Yeah, I couldn't really understand how that works either. Maybe Hob and Hab are related. I'm gonna have to find out. We'll see in a few moments when we meet up with Hob.
Hob.
Okay, so we gotta go to Horizon then, or to, well, we're in Horizon. We gotta go to Vesper Bay. Check in on this gentleman. Okay, well, I do have the speed to go there now, Hildebrand. The only place I don't have a riding map is Northern Thanalin now, so... And, you know, all of Ishgard, but I'll work on that eventually. That'll be easier to do because the Cleanse Centurio mark bills are a lot easier to get Centurio seals for. I think I already have a good chunk of them anyway. I have. Let's have a look. Don't text and drive, kids. 496. That's kind of what I was just doing, is texting and driving. But, yeah, I have 496, so that means I can practically get 2 riding maps at this point. And I haven't even done the weekly thing for them, so... Oh, I thought that was an NPC or a player that was just standing in the road, but apparently not. I was like, why am I stopping? And then Rayloff was like, why do you think? End of the line. Oh boy. Okay. I guess we'll take care of things then. I beat him over the head with my stick. Great. Watch that be like an important thing in the next trial. They're going to turn us into zombies. And then there was one. Okay, now that makes sense, because this guy that's been watching us, he might not be the man of 1,000 faces, but that's definitely a zombie. So... Well, that sense is not too far off, Hildebrand, so... That's a good point. Oh, jeez. That doesn't invite enough confidence, but okay. Well, they might have a temper, but Nashu has bombs, so... I think that beats it out. Funny how we forget these things when we know the truth of what happened. I think I might know what that is. Okay, let's go see Felice and see what we can find out about all this. Man, this is a long quest. I expected it to be over already, but it's okay. We need
I'm
to
already
go
on the next quest.
to Scholar's Walk. So this is where it's going to be over, is over there in Ul'dah. So let's go back there. I'll just teleport. And then we'll use the Aetheryte to go further. Hey, Dream, how's it going? I need to renew. Yes, you need to renew your badge there, so that you can be #1 again. Let's see. We are looking for the Alchemist Guild again. There we go. Felice, Humphrey, we have failed another victim, but we'd like a little more information, yeah. Well, yeah, the Arbiters of Truth is the only lead that we have. Uh-oh. Oh, was she already in the vault then, or? Okay. Then that's where we'll head. Oh, so maybe he was also a zombie. That's not good. Where is Nashu anyway? Now she went off by herself. That's probably not a good idea. Okay then. Well, that solves one problem, but it leads to another. It's not closed yet, Hildebrand. We still have to find the person who killed him. Oh god, not again. Well, yeah, I was gonna say, there goes our only other thing of the dust that we needed. Oh! It was a double crossing! Except the thief is still at large. Great! Yeah, I think we just saw him not too long ago. He was the one that said that they would never get in, right? Well, the demasking dusts did some good for us, but not that much. What do you mean, Hildebrand? Yeah, where did she go? Wasn't she just here? So you may have accidentally unfollowed and refollowed. That's fine, Dream. No problem. Yeah, it looks like it did. You have your star back now, so 9-month subscriber. Well, you have it back, so that's cool. It should show up in the activity feed if that's the case, so we'll see. Try to do it. Oh, you did it on the mobile browser? Yeah, I can see that. They don't make it very easy on the mobile browser, I think, so.
No, they do not.
Well, what happened to the treasure? Yeah, that's what I figured.
Of course it got stolen.
Yes, but is she the Thief of Many Faces? Have we proven that yet? I mean, we're jumping to some conclusions, but... Oh my god! Oh, don't make all that noise, Enkidu. The thief is gonna see you. Meanwhile... Better hope it's not a deep void dormouse. Oh god. He is a bit of a bumbling idiot sometimes, but, well, you know. Sometimes he gets his man, or woman, as the case might be. Although the thief just referred to themselves as him or his, so maybe it's not Ellie, or maybe Ellie's been fooling us the whole time. And now I'm confused. Let's see if we can fix that. 3 quests to go, so... we shall see. That's the question, Felice, but I don't know. I feel like we're... Yeah, you know that one, huh? That mantra must get around pretty good. Well, anyway, let's see what we can do about this turn of events that may or may not be actually true. Excuse me, I need to sneeze.
Bless you.
Thank you. I don't know there, Hildebrand. I'm still not convinced that she's the thief. But I guess we'll find out. Yeah, if you go along, they might incriminate them a little bit. Oh, yeah, well, that makes sense. Oh, well, maybe you shouldn't tell everyone that you're... Well, since you're the only member left, I guess you can kind of do what you want now, huh? They really are like Freemasons, basically. Yeah, apparently so. Okay, well, that seems like a pretty safe plan. Yeah, I don't know there, Hildebrand. We'll have to see. That's the question. And here's your answer. Cole's ahead of me again. Okay, but now you're acting like an airhead. Like, Nashu doesn't act like an airhead. She just is one. Someone's watching us. Uh-oh. Well, I know who's watching us out of character. They're right under our nose, but... anyway. Let's go search our surroundings and see what we can find. A water-stained letter. Well, alright then. Be wary and be warned. Of what exactly? That's the question. Another water-stained letter. Oh, look, another one. Trust no one, and your friends all the less. Did Dorcas write these? Because that's what it's looking like. Oh, did the game break Cole again?
What?
Cole.exe has stopped working. Would you like to send a report? This will avail you well. Use it wisely.
I have never seen a character in a video game that exemplifies the phrase, "You're already dead," as much as the one that has just been introduced.
Oh, God. Uh-oh. Who's behind me? Oh, hi, Gobbert. Surprised me there. Yeah, I got the same feeling, actually. Oh God, Cole's dead again.
Oh my God, I've never seen her that terrified before. Destroyer of Astions, Warrior of Light, Slayer of Bahamut, Mortified of a mortal woman.
Oh God. Yeah, I don't know, Gobbert, but I guess I'm glad that you're here. If anything, you can just run down the fiend and throw them over the horizon.
Yeet the mother... I'm gonna wait for you to catch up here. Oh, this is wonderful.
Yeah, I can tell. You see, that's the thing there, Gobbert. I can tell because I had to massage you with salamander oil. When you have that sort of intimate moment with another gentleman, it doesn't go away very easily. Yeah, I've heard horror stories of his mother. Not that there's anything wrong with her, just...
Gilgamesh, are you okay? Hey, buddy.
Anyway.
Enkidu, is he gonna be okay?
I mean, all Enkidu can tell you is Baka! So... Okay. Let's see what...
hi, Jimmy.
You look
can't
like...
see all the corpses.
You look like you've seen some shit.
You're about to see some shit.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Miss Ellie is often someplace else, Nashu, because you're not Nashu. Gobbert.
I'm just gonna sit here and watch your stream.
Okay, sure. So that means it's got to be one of these three. Well, I don't think it's her. Yeah, that's because the other truth is still evading us, Briardian. What do you think, Godbert? I mean,
No.
I'd be down for using it on Nashu, but that's out of character. In character, I couldn't really tell you.
Yeet the dust in her general direction.
Right, exactly. Well, let's see if the thief brought along Nashu's supply of bombs. That's the question, and I don't really have an answer. Oh, he's helping with the investigation, so...
Jimmy,
What?
you're coming up on the incarnation of Omaiwa Moshinuru.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. I mean, it could be any one of us. I have one. Oh, okay. Well, let's let Hildebrand do his magic then. Right. Oh boy.
Nacho, I, and Jimmy.
Mm-hmm. And he does whatever a Manderville can. Does whatever a spider pig does. That's a little too easy of a test, Hildebrand, but... Oh, man. Oh, God. Well, there goes your cover. Of all the times for our thief to lose his cool... I'm still thinking it's not Ellie, but... What are you looking at me for? Well, I do have the demasking dust, so... Here you go! Hello, who's this? Does anybody else have any more demasking dust? Because there might be another double disguise.
Why does she look like Nabat?
She kind of does, actually. Right down to the little,
Beauty mark.
love mark. Yeah, beauty mark. I said love mark. So now I'm even more confused. Let's hope that we can elucidate
Why is Joe Nabat
things.
the fucking antagonist?
Let's hope that we can elucidate a few more things from, this lady. Oh, they have glamour dispellers as a reward. Nice.
Omaiwa Moshinuru.
Is that about to happen?
Yes.
Well, that's not very nice. Yeah, she's not quite Ellie. Oh, okay. I see. So this is Cece. Got it. Okay, that makes a little more sense now. But why do you want everyone to be zombies?
Give it a minute.
Well, I'd like to use my brain, but you want us to eat them instead of use them, so... It's a clever ruse they had. That is the question of the hour, isn't it? You waited 400 years to seek justice and vengeance. Okay, now I'm pissed. We already had this whole thing with the dragons, like, literally a few streams ago. Now you're trying to do this to me again. Great. Now the only one who's going to suffer the same fate now is you and Ellie then, Cece, because I literally slew a dragon that was undying. You don't want to cross me when it comes to this revenge stuff.
You almost slew two that were undying.
Yeah, true.
Oh yeah, no. Let's see. Nidhogg, Bahamut, Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, Leviathan, Shiva.
Let's not speak on the justice of the matter. It's been 400 years. Let the dead sleep.
The whole point of a plan is the dead to awaken.
And that is why I'm going to stop the plan, because the dead might sleep forever.
Because Jill Nabat wants to kill everyone else, so that bitch stole my hairdo.
Damn, dude. Now we all have reasons to kill her.
Vegeta, you stole your deal. Oh, kill him. Oh.
Oh, so Ul'dah had the alchemy knowledge, and you got. So then, what is your legacy
Another
then?
fucking dent in this city.
You guys have no legacy then for Sildi. Like, what did you guys do? Your knowledge, the knowledge that you built up, which is literally riding, at least from what we know, all on this powder, is gone now. Oh my god. What, that Ul'dah makes zombies? Or made zombies in the past? It's the past! It happened 400 years ago. Again, let the dead sleep. About that. So you're going to turn all of Ul'dah into flesh-eating zombies. Oh, so you're looking for this vault then. Or, yeah, you need to get those Baladian relics to get this vault opened. And
You know, there's a giant fucking fuck-off flaw in her plan.
what's that?
By the time the vault to set powder is open, the Sultanate will know, the Syndicate will know, and every rich person in the city will be 100 miles away.
Maybe. Or maybe not, because it's a side quest, so anyone outside of these characters is going to be dumb and not do anything.
Well, just the fact that she wants Nanamo dead, therefore she's auto-dead for me. I'll start
I think we need to take care of things then.
Oh, my.
Uh-oh. Oh, well, okay then. That's not good. He's gonna become a flesh-eating zombie now!
But he's a Manderville.
Well, yeah.
Wait for it.
I know who this is. Yep. Ow. Well, you could have gotten here a little earlier.
Like I said, the incarnation of Omayo Mo Shinderu.
And if you
It gets
thought
better.
Godbert was scary, again, wait till you meet his wife. Cause she's the only person that he's actually afraid of.
Speaking of,
Damn, she can play the guitar and hit people with frying pans. She must be related to Yang then. Or at least Yang's mom. Or is it Yang's wife? I forget.
good night,
I think it's
Godbert.
Yang's wife. This is Julian Manderville.
I want you to pay attention to the sound effects, by the way.
Remember the name because she's a badass.
Jimmy, pay attention to the sound effects for the rest of the cutscene.
Okay. Gilgamesh, can this wait until after we save Ul'dah from becoming flesh-eating zombies?
Wait for it.
Oh god, here we go. And... Yep. Yep. Oh my god, Gilgamesh.
Get fucked, Gilgamesh.
Yeah, maybe save that for later. That's me, ma'am. What can I do for you? Well, we have had a few adventures, haven't we? Well, I mean, I can see where he gets it from somewhat. Sure, I'll help you out. We got to get Hildebrand back to normal. I'm just like, yes, ma'am. Maybe Enkidu will be able to help us turn things back to normal.
It was even funnier with Rory because she's just staring at this absolute unit of a woman and just goes...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, look around at the carnage. It's wonderful.
I may not want to say that too loud, Briarty, and she might hit you over the head with a frying pan.
I wonder how much damage that frying pan actually does.
Or Gilgamesh. Enkidu, you need to use White Wind on him, okay? He's not going to get up if you just keep pecking at his arm. Miss Vanderville, how can I be of service? Yeah, he's looking a little under the weather. Oh, okay, all we need is holy water. Alright. We need oversoul rags and twice distilled water. So, Sintgut and Guest. Okay. That's what I'm hoping. Because it wouldn't be the same without Nashu. Oh, I have to take Gilgamesh with me. Alright, Gilgamesh, let's go take care of business then.
Before I get frying panned.
Yeah, you might want to leave too, Enkidu. She does have a frying pan, and I've heard fried chicken is very good in these parts. Okay. So let's head over to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange then, right? Let's see.
Yep. Sapphire
Yep,
Avenue
gotta get
Exchange.
them oversoul rags first. I gotta make Bart's a blue mage when I do the Final Fantasy V playthrough now, just because I've been a blue mage this whole stream when Gilgamesh has been here.
You know that one episode of the Persona 4 animation where they all go to the hot spring place and the entire thing is just a slew of laughs?
Yeah.
That's this episode. We didn't get a beach episode. We got Hildebrand.
Oh, Gilgamesh, did you speak for it, or? She will probably kill all of us if we don't help Hildebrand, so. Chimera membrane? Ew. That's gross. I mean, Godbert did throw one over the horizon. Maybe we can go chase after that one. Who's there? Oh, hey Avila, what's up? Good to see you, and your sister as well. What are you guys doing here? Oh, I see. Well, sometimes help comes from unexpected places. I would appreciate it. Thank you. So, Chimera membranes, Sintgut. You were looking for these. Yeah, I think Gilgamesh knows all about Ultros. Well, I appreciate the sentiment, Avila. Thank you. Good luck with your gladiator battles. Maybe I'll see you in the Mass Carnival sometime. You should have gotten her to sign her autograph on one of your rags there. That thing would have sold for a priceless amount. Okay, we gotta find Guest. And then we'll be in good shape. So where are we gonna go to find this Guest character? He is over by the merchant strip, so we gotta go back up to the Chamber of Rule. Alright, thank you, Sintgut. I wish I could say it's a pleasure doing business with you again, but it wasn't a pleasure last time, so... yeah. Alright, let's go get this holy water, and then we'll cure Hildebrand. I see Cole is potentially waiting for me to get here to go get the holy
Yes,
water
ma'am.
himself. Ah, here we go. Yeah, Last Legs is actually a bit of a stretch. He's turned into a flesh-eating zombie, and if we don't give him what you have, he will die. Well, be undead. It actually might end today if you don't give us what we need.
Goddamn
The grieving
motherfucking-
parents will rip you limb from limb, guest. I hate to break it to you. I'm just waiting for Julian to get here to set him straight. Who's there? Oh, it's Vanis.
What?
I'm surprised he's back.
He's alive? Oh yeah, he is alive.
Yeah, he was stuffed in a storeroom, remember?
What an...
It's funny how all these people ended up here at the same time. What a freaky coincidence. Hey, Lady Arabella. Good to see you. There's a ball going on and I wasn't invited? Oh wait, I'm not on the list. I'm not a retired Immortal Flames member. Cole.
Don't worry, I'll rest the trader after this. Gotta give me some cups.
Yeah, okay, guest. Uh-huh. Actually, he did get it, unless she's bluffing. Oh, ha. Apparently there is some privilege in these friendships I've made. Make sure you step on his toes a couple of times for good measure, Arabella. Okay, cool. We got what we needed. Thank you, sir. Not a pleasure doing business with you either. You can count yourself among the company of Sintgut.
I wouldn't worry about him too much. Don't worry. I got friends in the Paladin Order who would like to have a nice word with him.
Yeah, they wouldn't want him to be missing Gilgamesh, so let's go fix what was broken. And then maybe we can have that final battle you want to have. As long as you don't get thrown into the rift this time, I think we'll be okay. Where are we going anyway? Ah, okay. Just around the bend. So does that mean that canonically the events of Final Fantasy V take place before this one? I'm just going all over the timeline here, apparently. No, we would not, Julian. I have what you need. Or Miss Julian, I should say. She's got your number, Gobbert. Oh, apparently. So he's a master goldsmith and she's a master culinarian. Okay. Cole, you've got some things to learn from her. Oh, she high quality'd it too. Nice.
Of course she could. She could high quality with her pinky.
Probably could. Oh, probably. He did fight with the Fist of Ralgir after all.
End of this quest, fucking Hildebrand's gonna come back. He's just gonna pump fucking ether elixir field the fucking final boss.
Oh, you found Nashu. Good. Yeah, but it was a dirt nap, Nashu. It couldn't have felt that good. Okay, we gotta go to the Sildian ruins to make sure she doesn't get her hands on those relics. Okay, cool. Yeah, we should probably go take care of that then. So you handle Hildebrand, and we'll go handle the fate of Ul'dah as we know it. Let's go take care of some zombie people. Okay, cool. Even Gilgamesh is going to join us for this. Nice. Oh, or that. Well, that fight's going to have to wait then, Gilgamesh. Yeah, don't piss her off. Whatever you do, don't piss her off, because then it won't matter where you run or hide. Oh boy. You're buying them off the market board, Gilgamesh? Why would you do that?
Shit.
Boy!
I wonder who he's referring to. Oh, I know who he's referring to.
Wait for it.
Right, yes. Where is Enkidu, anyway? Oh boy. Because that's Enkidu's thing. Enkidu also runs off without you, so... You know.
Jimmy, I would like you to pay attention to an important detail there. He was shouting out for somebody he wanted to come back to his side, and there were crystals involved.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's clever, guys. I don't know where Enkidu actually is, but they're going to be pissed when we find out that the primal version is here now. Anyway, here's the last quest in the quest line for Hildebrand's quest for a Realm Reborn. Her last vow. Yeah, we need to go fix that. Okay, you take care of things here. We'll head off to the Sildian excavation site to take care of things with Ellie once and for all. I agree.
Jimmy, would you mind driving?
Oh, are you going to teleport out of the city, or?
I just did.
Wow. So,
jump on my teleporter.
We're not in the same party. I thought you were teleporting out of the gates. I'll meet you at the place because I'm going out of the gates on my way. So you come from the north and I'll come from the south.
My dear Aggro, let's go. We have a world city to save.
I mean, a world too, because they'll probably turn everyone else into the Walking Dead if they succeed here, so...
You gotta love this. Rory goes over to the Immortal Flames to hope for a new life and for a chance on life, and she ends up fucking saving the city. In the first week.
That's a good look. Somebody was just riding a panda bear in front of me. Okay, so we gotta go down here. Where are you? Are you already down there? Or?
You don't have to go down there. It's above there on the cliff.
Oh, okay. So you're already there then. Yes. I have rode into the scene. Felice, have we spotted our target yet? Oh, good lord. I mean, I could just use Snort on it and turn her into a walking flesh eater, and then we could murder her. Okay. So we need to go down there and call out to Ellie. Alright, fair enough. I don't know, though. It's not my Ellie. My Ellie is off in The Last of Us, so... Oh, we need to do it from up here. Oops. Gotta say it where she can hear it. Ah, here we go. Let's get a few choice words from our friends first before we do this. Yeah, apparently so, Gilgamesh. Maybe you'll have to fight a few of them soon. We might still be, Nashu. Let's not hold out to hope yet. I think she will use it there, Godbird. Hopefully we can fix that. It's fine, Briardian. In the face of this quest, I think we've all been blind. Alright, let's call out to her. And see what she intends to do with all of that. I mean, I know what she intends to do with it, but will she go through with it? We'll see. Something about the mithril eye, I think. It didn't really do it for you, huh? I'd like to see you try. Is that what you were going to tell him after all this was over? Yeah, that might be the smart thing to do, but I don't think she's thinking straight. Yeah, but, like, again, you're holding a grudge for 400 years in the making, man. You gotta slow down on that stuff. Yeah, this is nuts, man. You gotta let this go eventually. Here comes the Walking Dead. It's okay, guys. Don't worry about it. I'll just use the dragon's voice and they'll all be dead. No, really, it's fine. I'll just use the dragon's voice and they'll all be dead. Or they'll all be aggroed to me, in which case I can then use the ram's voice and go from there. Oh, God. Stop! Hammer time!
And thus Godbert became the best character again.
When was he not? I mean, I know Julian is, but... I want that class! I don't know what class he's using there that has a big hammer, but I want that class! He just blade danced them all, by the way, except with a hammer. Nice job. They're all in the ground. Nashu, you should have bombs. Nice.
Can we all just take a sit down and realize that he just class changed from Manderville Man to Goldsmith?
No, I think he class changed from Goldsmith to Manderville Man. That's why we can't use giant hammers, because it's locked on the Manderville class that we'll never get. No, that's fine. I've fought the 1,000 Heartless before, Ellie. You're not winning this battle. I mean, she's also underestimating us, Gilgamesh, and that's also letting us do so at our own peril.
Nani?
I don't know, Ellie. We'll have to see. No, it's not great. Oh, god damn it. Fine. And what purpose would that have been? I guess we'll never find out. I know exactly what just happened. Yep, I was about to say. The zombies that she hired are probably the Dapper zombies from the Fate. Yeah, She did. She underestimated Hildebrand after all, and, well, we know what happens when you do. Oh, there's our good bald friend there. Humphrey, you're making up shit again. Stop. I'm glad you're okay, at least. Didn't want you to turn into an actual flesh-eating zombie after what happened the last time. Maybe saying he's looking resplendent is not the best idea. You underestimated Julian Manderville. Oh, and there's that. Yeah, that could have helped as well. I mean, you can get immunity to zombie in the Final Fantasy series, Briardia, and we just can't do it in this game. Because, you know, the zombie status, as far as we know, so far, doesn't exist. I'm looking at you, Cole.
What?
Never mind, we'll figure that out later.
I'm knee deep in fucking cutscenes, man. I'm not listening to you.
Okay. I agree. I think Ellie needs to rethink her life choices. So what were the words that he had for her? Oh boy. And we need not know the words that they spoke to each other that day, because those are for them to know, and them alone. Well, that ended pretty nicely then. You know, even though Ellie's going to jail. Maybe we should take the relics from her before she goes. Yeah, sometimes you forget about the fact that Godbert's not just a badass with a hammer that changes size at will. He's also a member of the Syndicate. Have we seen him at any of the meetings we went to in Ul'dah? I don't remember him.
If he was, then I don't remember him either.
I think
which is ironic considering he's the best goddamn character.
I think if I remember right, he wears a cowl when he goes to Syndicate meetings, so he wouldn't have recognized him by his face. Well, anyway, hopefully the Baladian, the fate of the Baladians and the Sildians will be elucidated in time. I feel like we're missing something. I can't think to what it was. Oh yeah, we have to fight Gilgamesh again. He did say he wanted a final showdown. I'm like, oh god, how am I ever going to get out of this? What will have me sing a happier tune? Oh, you took the treaty blade. Where did you find the real one? So... Oh god. Here we go. And that would be the demon bird. The whole situation is complete now. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a primal.
Another Tuesday, eh, Jimmy?
Yeah, it looks like another Tuesday. No, that's a primal. Yeah, I think you thought too hard, Gilgamesh.
Felice, don't worry about it. I got this.
Yes, this is the primal Enkidu. Oh boy. You've never heard of primals, Briardian? I think we need to get you into the field a little more.
And now all sense of logic has vanished.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're going to Amdapor Keep? Okay. Well, I haven't unlocked that dungeon yet, but I'll go for you there. So now you can actually fly with Enkidu. Okay, sure. We'll meet him at Amdapor Keep then. Oh god. I'll just teleport. Thanks, Hildebrand. Well, Gilgamesh is no mere man, Felice, so...
Gilgamesh is...
the best minor antagonist in the series.
Whom at this point I am convinced we are literally friends with.
We are friends
considering
with
the lengths he has gone to not only summon his friend back from the dead, but fight us.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, what better way to earn friendship and learn the ways of a person than on the field of battle?
I'm convinced that Gilgamesh judges how big of friends he has by how hard he tries to fight them.
I mean, if Bart's is anything to claim there, then it's pretty much similar. Anyway, yeah, I can handle this. I'm a warrior of light. I've done this multiple times before.
Worry about it.
I got it. Okay, so... heading to Amdapor Keep then? Let's see. Yeah, we got to speak to Hildebrand near Amdapor Keep. There's all the way over there in the Shroud.
And I'm already all the way over there.
I'm about to be. Well, I could go to Quarry Mill, but something tells me I'm going to drop frames if I go there, so let's just go to Camp Tranquil. It's a little closer. I don't have to pay the 300 gil, so I don't have to use anything.
How am I not surprised that you're like this when I found you?
Well, he did run all the way over there. You ever tried to run in a swamp, man? It sucks. Well, anyway. Let's see. I think these are the stairs I want to take down, if I remember right. Yeah, these lead down to the swamp bed.
Swamp.
Let's just hope Shrek isn't anywhere to be found in this swamp, or we'll have another primal to fight.
Considering how much the internet believes in Shrek, he'll be the strongest primal in the game. He can one-shot Omega.
I wouldn't be shocked. Excuse me there, Treant. I have a friend to meet over at the Keep. Okay, here we are. So this lady probably unlocks Amdapor Keep normal, if I recall correctly.
And then there's our gentleman friend over here.
Hildebrand, how did you... Oh, God.
And Keaton probably fucking suplexed him.
Probably. Hey, Amarella, how's it going?
Hey.
A subterranean curiosity, huh? I'm not so convinced. I will do the best I can.
Alright, let's go punch Gilgamesh.
Oh, and Yugman's back. Welcome back, Yugman. I didn't see you come back in.
Indeed.
Okay, there, Hildebrand. I'll do the best I can. So now we have our second fight against Gilgamesh. Battle in the Big Keep. It's now accessible. Okay, so who wants in? Cole wants in. Invite the party. Challenge to a normal match? Is that what that said? Wonder what that's... Oh, probably for Triple Triad, so... A little bit sick, made yourself some mac and cheese and chicken tenders. Nice. Nothing helps get feeling better from feeling sick than comfort food, man. That's for sure.
Unless you're me, in which case everything just makes you feel sicker.
Ew.
I know, right?
Can join again, Yugman. All right, sounds good. Amarella, feel like joining us for one last little adventure? Have you unlocked this one? I don't know. Well, actually, I don't even know if your subscription is still on. I'd have to check my friends list. Let's see. Probably not. I don't see your name on the list there. Anyway, let's invite Yugman to party. Yugman, go ahead in the multiplayer chat there so I can bring you into the stream chat. I think we left it, and we're going to be coming back to it.
Alright, let's go back.
Okay. So, stream chat, that's me. There's Cole in multiplayer.
Hey.
And here comes Yugman. There we go.
Hey, what's up?
Gang's all back together again.
Alright, let's go punch Gilgamesh. Again.
Now here's the one trial you would want to get because this one's really good.
Is it?
I love this trial.
Let's see, what's everybody playing? Cole, are you going to stick with tank, or what are you going to do?
Yep.
You're going to stick with tank? Then I guess I'm not playing Dark Knight.
Two tanks into a DP. Two tanks into a 8-man are just insta-Q.
There is more tank shenanigans in this fight.
Is there? I think I'll play DPS. Let's do Summoner. I haven't done Summoner in a while. Actually, this is a level 50 trial, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do Summoner. Then let's do Monk. I don't like Summoner at 50.
Yeah, I heard it's not too great.
It just feels too much like Scholar, except without healing. And that's what makes it a pain in the ass to me, personally.
I totally get that.
I'm learning the pains of being a melee DPS recently.
It's not that painful.
When you're mine, it is, considering that my HP pool is equivalent to that of a wet sponge.
That's normal for DPSs, though. And the one that you picked, actually, I think has the most HP out of all the DPS, melee DPSs, anyway.
Oh, the irony.
So.
Okay. Let's go.
Actually moved off Goblin, got convinced to join a longtime friend over on Exodus, which is over on Primal. Oh, okay, gotcha. And you took advantage of yep, free transfer. Yep, they were doing in late April. Nice. I considered moving over to Siren myself at one point, but, well, then I wouldn't have been able to play with Yugman and Espy, so it didn't really want to break up the group.
You just wanted to go find the bros you found from Siren.
I did find a few bros and other people at Siren that I consider friends. Anyway.
I missed my chance to move my alt.
Oh.
Because the way it's really dumb how it works. So I'm going off the $13 subscription, which means I can only play one character per server.
Right, same here. Yep.
if you're doing the $13 a month sub and you have another character on that server, you can't use it, obviously. But that also means you can't transfer it off unless you go for the $15 a month one. So I was able to transfer it off. Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
It was a huge bummer.
Yeah.
I just had a thought, Jimmy.
What's that?
So it's one character per world server, right?
Yep, and you get 8 total.
I mean, if you want to go, is Siren on the same data center? as Goblin?
Siren is back over on Primal, I think.
So it's not on the same data center.
Or
as
no,
Goblin.
it's on Ether. That's what it is. It's on Ether. It's on the same one as Gilgamesh, and I think Primal is the 3rd North American server, if I remember.
Yeah, I'm saying, Jimmy, if you could do that, you could just make an alt on Siren.
Yeah, I could make an alt on Siren.
I mean, it wouldn't be that hard. I mean, the hardest thing about it would be pushing your ass through the story again.
I've given that some thought, but we'll see.
I would say I highly recommend finishing at least like the story up to current before making an alt and going through it again.
Okay.
Just because like the time invested into that, you absolutely could use that time to catch up. But I mean, that's
right, yeah. Well, I'll figure it out later. I've considered making an alt on Siren previously, but I'm kind of like, whatever. I'll do stuff with this character. It's not really that big of a deal.
Since I don't really know what you're going to be doing between now and the next time we stream, how about you just tackle something similar to me, where I'm just going to slowly but surely level up all of the classes over the course of the 8 months to a year that we have before we stream again, and then just make that alt and only put the classes you found to be you actually completely enjoy over on Siren.
Well,
so that way you won't be wasting your time trying all of them.
Well, if I was going to make an alt, it would be to try the classes that I am not doing for the stream, basically.
I mean, I figured the end game for this was level up everything, level cap, so you can play anything you damn well want in the same character.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be... The thing is that when I'm streaming this, I'm only going to be playing certain classes.
You can queue us up.
You know what I mean? I can join us up. Let me queue us up. Is everybody on the classes they wanted to be on, by the way?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
Okay, cool.
Because I'm not planning on
playing
playing
consistently for like since 2.0, and I've only leveled up like 6 classes. Like I really don't like leveling in this game. Now I gear them to like all max item level, but I just really don't like leveling in this game.
What is
They
I
make it
get
a lot
you.
better.
That is actually something I've been meaning to ask. Like, what's the gear end game post Shire?
Okay.
Shire's the easy stuff to get, and it's really good. So I was wondering if there's like
So-
something for that for Stormblood.
Basically, so you can draw pretty much exact comparisons from Shire to what it is now. So
Okay.
compare Shire to what is max item level now, but you have Shire and then you have what would be do you know what the 3.0 raid tier is? Did they say yet? 'Cause
I
don't
don't
want to spoil it if you don't.
think, but I'm also going to be going further into Stormblood after we're done with the stream, since I plan on continuing to play the game.
So the way it works is, like let's say max item level right now is 400, I think. So we have 400 Mendacity gear, and then we have 400 raid gear.
Oh,
And so you
okay.
can get 400 Mendacity gear, no problem. Wait, what is it now? It's a creation.
Why is
God, it
there a
changed.
Rogadin running me over with the car?
No, it's Genesis now. God, I am so far in the past. They change it every patch.
Oh,
So we're at Genesis now. It basically, like, there is an infinite amount of ways to gear, but if you just do tombstones, like the weekly cap, you could just go off that. You don't have to raid. Like, something, I guess I mean, it's an MMO, so you would probably assume you do not have to do the end game raids to get max item level at all.
Christ.
oh, okay.
But,
It was my mortal fear that me and Jimmy were going to have to charge through Savage content to get end game.
where that comes in is because, like, half Shire gear, half 3.0 raid tier gear would be best in slots. So it's like, all right, the Shire piece is better than that raid piece, but that raid piece is better than that Shire piece. So you just
Right.
mismatch.
Yeah, they mentioned
that's
that in the
only if-
blue gearing guide, I think.
Yeah, but that's only if you're going for absolute best in slot. You, like, I think we talked about before. Like, that's a 1% difference, or well, it's a bit more than 1%, but it's like the difference is so small you don't have to worry about it if you know.
The difference would mainly come into play in like Savage content then.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
And even then, in Savage content.
It's like
And,
I mean,
I didn't do Savage content. I did T5 before the end of 2.0, and I was really happy with that. And I didn't even raid in Heavensward until like 3 patches in.
okay.
And even before that, I was still getting max item level by the end of every other patch. So,
when I think of like doing Savage content in this game, I don't really think of doing it as per like we usually do dungeons, like how we just group up a little. I think that honestly we should like get an FC together to get that all done so we can clear raids efficiently. So we have full parties, we're not waiting in queue, we have communication with everybody in the call.
So the way that works in this game, which I don't blame you guys for knowing either because you would just assume. So free companies typically aren't for raiding groups. So the way it works is you'll get a link shell together and then you'll create a static and everyone's in the link shell, everyone's in the Discord, and it's like you have 8 people in 8 different free companies, but they're all in the same static link shell, whatever.
Okay.
They're their own raid group.
Oh.
Now, of course, like in my static, we all eventually just started coming over slowly into the free company until we had like 6 out of 8 members in the same free company. So I mean, it's not like you don't benefit from being in the same free company, but there is not a whole lot of incentive. You don't have to be.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's mostly for the sake of convenience. Another way to get them in the link shell and static faster.
But if you do want to do like consistent in-game content, you will need a raid group, and they typically are like, oh, well, we raid 7 to 10 2 days a week at these 2 dates.
Well, I mean, that's not terrible.
Your schedule
it's
has
not
to
bad.
align. That's all.
But as a static leader, 2 days for 3 hours each, like,
It's a job.
that's asking a lot more because it's 8 people. So it's like, okay, blank can't make it today. We would always have like a consistent 5 different people we would have substitute when someone wouldn't make it. It's like, okay, 3 people can't make it today. Let's just cancel and do it another day.
Yeah. I get
Well,
you.
if I'm going to be honest, only 2 days a week isn't really all that bad when you consider that other raiding groups and other MMOs like that are much more strict with the schedule and infinitely more brutal.
Yeah. Well, surprisingly, for 14, from what I've noticed, so it's either 3 days for 2 hours each, or it's 2 days. No, wait, it's 3 days, 2 hours each, or 2 days, 3 hours each. So at the end of the day, it's always like 6 hours you're raiding a week, which doesn't sound like a lot, but you can progress a lot in those days because what happens is like you get 8 people and let's say you keep wiping to a mechanic. Well, it's not the same guy screwing up that mechanic every time. It's a different person of the 8 people screwing up the mechanic every time. So it's like you can't blame anyone because it's a different person every time.
Right.
But it's enough to where you all get tilted and frustrated to where it's like you wouldn't want to go more than 2 or 3 hours every time. You know?
Right.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. I can see that.
See, my fear is that like we're going to get to stuff like raid tiers like Alexander, Omega later on, and we're not going to be able to do them because we don't have like a static or something to that effect.
So-
I don't think we're planning on going into Savage, are we, Jimmy?
I have no
Well,
plans
okay,
yet,
that-
but
I would say like keep that in the back of your mind as a thing that could happen, but you can enjoy the game without doing Savage, absolutely.
see,
You obviously know about Kefka being the game, right? So
And Neo X stuff.
yeah.
That's the other one.
well, okay, well you know that one. So we got about what happens in Kefka Savage.
Yeah, how he only reaches final Kefka in Savage,
Okay.
I believe.
So we got to God Kefka and we called it. We're like, okay, this is the best we can do. We got up to the last fight. We got to the second phase. This is like as much as we can handle because getting to God Kefka took us like 2-3 weeks.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's
If
nuts.
my memory is correct, I think Drac and his guild and his raid session took like 6 to 7 months to clear Neo X death on Savage.
Yeah.
Months?
Dude, okay.
Months.
Yikes.
So my
People work for their
favorite-
Savage clears.
So Neo X Death, have you seen what all goes on in the Savage version of that?
I don't think I could honestly keep up with Neo X death mechanics. They're ridiculous.
Okay, so I think I'm a decent player. I think I'm above average. I'm all right. I've been playing for a while. Neo X Death is the only time in the game where I have ever hit a point where like I genuinely don't know how to heal this. Like I know I can do the mechanics perfectly fine. I'm synergizing with a scholar. I genuinely don't know what cooldowns and what to use when to heal this. And that is the first time I've ever been taken aback like, this is rough.
Jimmy, let me give you down low on Neo X death because I don't know if we're ever actually going to make it to that level of content and how he is in Savage. I know how he is in Savage. Neo X Death effectively takes all of X Death's mechanics previous, makes them infinitely harder, and if my memory is correct, 95% of his attacks are just like you go from full to nothing. It can just happen like that.
He has a mechanic that drops everyone to 1 HP, and if you don't heal them up to full in 3 seconds, anyone not at full HP dies.
Holy shit.
And there's stuff where like everyone will get knocked back and go to 1 HP, and then everyone has to run back in time to get cured 3 up to max before they die. And that wasn't even the hardest part of the fight. That's not even the hardest part of the fight.
Good lord,
or at least
man.
the beginning.
That's nuts.
How was it? I think it's not tri-attack, it's quad attack, I think. The one with the 4 AoEs in perfect succession that you need to like go to the edge on one of them. Because I remember that one. It's right at the beginning of the fight. It's the second thing he uses. It goes like ice, lightning, fire, and back to ice.
Oh, okay. So when he does that, it's right after you start. You're like everyone spread out. If he does ice, you have to keep moving. If he does fire, you have to stop moving. If he does thunder, you have to go out. I think that's all he does. I actually have a so one thing is when we found out, because Neo X Death was the first Savage boss to have like a second phase that has like a transition.
Okay.
So when we found that out, I didn't want anyone to look up what happens at the second phase. We will learn and look up what happens up to it.
Right.
But when that phase transitions happens, we all want to experience that for the first time. And I have a video of us getting to the second phase, and we're all just running around like, what is going on? And then we all just instantly die because we don't know what the next mechanic is.
Oh my god.
Like Savage is genuinely really fun if you get the right people. If you don't get the right people, where it's like no fun allowed, no talking during raid. If you screw this up a certain amount of times, we'll get like there are people like that. I wouldn't say that's not the norm. But
Yeah,
you do get like assholes.
I don't know if I could do it if we had people like that in the group.
I don't think that we would honestly want it. We would go through that. We would take time to assemble our static.
But that's kind of my thing, though, is that I really don't want to tackle that kind of content until I know 100% that we have 8 people that are down for that sort of stuff. You know what I mean?
Which,
And not to mention,
honestly, if you get to that point, I mean, so we took this whole patch off. I haven't done any of the 4 new fights in Savage, which kind of makes me feel bad. I've been doing this consistently since Heavensward. But all of us have just been playing D&D.
Okay.
And we've been talking like we're all like 5 really good friends at this point. It would be kind of weird to bring in like 3 other people that aren't in on like, you know, our inside jokes or how we talk and stuff.
Right.
So we were talking like maybe we just go in with 5 people and Party Finder and just Party Finder the other 3, you know? So if you guys ever get max level to the point, I mean, like you could raid with us or whatever if you really wanted to.
Okay. Yeah, I might take you up on that offer.
That right there, Jimmy. What just happened right there? That's what I've been hoping for this entire stream. For us to find somebody that we met through the stream that we've gotten to know, and them to just be like, hey, you can raid with us if you want.
Well, unfortunately, Cole, we're going to be shafted in that regard because I won't be making plot progress for another 8 months to a year. So
I mean, you're still going to be playing. I'll still be great. I'll probably still find a way to get up to max level, go through Stormblood, and then pray Shadowbringers lets me go back through the story for the stream.
sure, but that just means that it means that Yugman will have 6 people instead of 5. I won't be able to join you on those because I can't unlock Savage content from Stormblood until
And of course,
I get
still
through
have a long way to go
Stormblood.
myself. I have yet to have one of each of the DPSs and one.
Well, okay,
max
so the way
level.
it works in raid is you have your one class and that's it. That's all you play. Like I'm
It's your
always
main.
going to be white mage, yeah.
Yeah.
You basically do it on your main. So you don't have to worry about leveling up a bunch of stuff if you want to raid.
Yeah, just
go
pick the
with
class you like the
boss.
best and then use that one.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that. Of course, me being me, I'm still leveling up all the classes. I don't have that much experience with healer yet. I don't have that much experience with like melee DPS.
And like
That's
honestly,
what I'm
like,
looking for.
I mean,
I'm
if you
looking
want
for
to
a
level
class
up
I can
everything, that's fine. But leveling up everything does give you good ideas of how like mechanics work in fights or what to look out for. Like knowing what all the healers and how they heal, it helps you kind of stay close to your healer or just how
And know how they're going to handle each situation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, Jimmy. When are we going to hit the cutoff point with this? Because we've been in queue for 13 minutes now.
Well, the average wait time is 29 minutes, and this is probably another Odin situation where it's like, how many people actually have this unlocked, you know?
I'm really surprised this one's taking that long.
I mean, I could switch to a healer if you think it'll help, but...
It's up to you. I will say I can solo this fight, but I would recommend doing it with 8 people.
Oh, we got a DPS. Just as we're talking about it. We'll wait another 7 minutes, and, I mean, worst comes to worst, we'll just unsync it with the 3 of us, whatever.
Okay.
If that's what it has to happen, then fine. That's what has to
Honestly,
happen.
I'm more like concerned about getting to max level because at this point I'm still farming for glamours for all the classes that I like. And I cannot tell you how much I would love to just be able to go in Pharaoh Sirius hard mode as a level 70 paladin and just melt the whole dungeon by myself.
Oh yeah, no, you can do that. Paladin, as far as I know, is still the I should try it again soon, but Paladin is the only one that can solo Bahamut, as far as I know.
Really? Oh yeah, it's because consistent healing, right?
Right. They have clemency. To
Warrior
fall
has
back
really
on.
good healing, but Paladin has hollowed ground and crazy cooldowns.
Right. Amarella said something in chat like 12 minutes ago, and I didn't even say
We
it.
were
So.
discussing Savage.
Sorry, Amarella. Wait for worlds to become preferred again before transferring so you can get road to 60 and no world to tag preferred. That's a good point, too. Yeah, if you transfer to a preferred world, you get road to 60 again. So there's a thought. But we'll worry about that later if I decide to. So, oh, look, the average wait time went down again.
Nice.
I don't
There
know.
you go.
That's
It went down to 14 minutes, and we're even in queue for 14 minutes 30 seconds.
something tells me they're messing with us a little bit.
This is like freaking raid queue. How Weeping City, it's like, oh, you're gonna be in queue for 30 plus minutes, and the queue pops in 12.
Have you been doing the 3.0 raids? Or
Yeah. If I told you why I've been running Mahawk. Oh, God.
He's looking for glamour in the Weeping City.
Oh God, I know Ozma's mechanics backwards by now.
Man, so it's not. Ozma day one. Ozma, like month 1, people would disband parties. It was literally a 50-50 if you would disband at Ozma.
I could feel the PTSD in your sighs there.
I can see why.
It sucks because that was the first patch to come out after they dropped PS3 support. And the second you walked into that room day 1, you could see, oh, this is why they dropped PS3 support.
Honestly, Ozma isn't even the hardest boss for me now. I can deal with all of the mechanics with relative ease. It's that fucking zombie dude. Second boss with Mega Death. Because you see that come up, you're like, well, goodbye, half the party.
Yeah.
And it's always half the party.
We'll be doing those raids after Stormblood. We'll basically like we've been doing it, where
I
we'll
haven't
do
actually
them.
spoiled any of Ozma's mechanics. The only mechanic I've spoiled is the Mega Death one because I don't want Jimmy getting screwed out of a really fun fight.
Yeah, I mean that's a really easy mechanic to miss. You see that, and then you see what's going on. You're like, I don't know what to do. I don't
Yeah,
know what
what just happened? Why am I dead?
Ozma's, believe it or not, once you get him down, is really easy to describe, but difficult if you don't know what you're doing in execution.
Yeah.
Well, you can look forward to me dying to that a few times then.
Stay out of the middle.
Watch out for Ozma Savage,
Oh boy.
where if you die in that fight, you can't revive.
I heard about that
Isn't
one.
that
That's the one
Proto-Ozma
that
later on?
that's
Or am I
the
thinking
one
of a
that
different
takes
boss?
is that the one that takes like 2 hours to get back through the
Yeah.
dungeon or something? Yeah.
I think it's called Proto Ozma, but like the devs described it as Ozma Savage.
Also, Jimmy, you can get a mount of that boss fight that's actually literally just Ozma, and you just ride on him.
I will say, don't ever count on that. It's literally, you need 50 people to go in there, and it is pretty much impossible to get that amount of people together now.
Yeah, that sounds like
Unless you did that week 1. Like, I would love to have that mount. I'm never getting it.
I mean, you want to... On the subject of ridiculously difficult content that's really hard to deal with, let's talk about Ultimate Coil and Ultimate Weapon.
So,
As I saw those fights recently, I was like, whoo, boy!
me missing out on that bums me out, because the only way to unlock those is if you cleared Neo X Death or Kefka, which we would always get to like the last phase and not do.
oh my god.
So I would look at that stuff and see some mechanics, be like, oh, I could do that, but I don't have the fight cleared, so I guess I'll never get around to that, huh?
Right.
The most crushing thing I've ever seen has come from the Weapons Refrain Sav Ultimate. When he goes into enrage and just straight up starts killing all the party and they wipe it 1%.
I love that. I think that mechanic is so cool. My problem with this game, and you guys, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but Enrages around Heavensward, mid-Heavensward, Stormblood, just started becoming like long cast bars. They didn't do any cool uniques. It's just a long cast bar. So when in like Ultima, it's just everyone starts like slowly dying one by one. That's really cool.
Let me tell you something. The most crushing thing I've ever seen from an Ultimate Weapon Ultimate clear was with Tate's crew. I don't know if you've watched him individually, Jimmy. They wiped. The boss had 5,000 HP.
Oh my god, we're in.
I would like to repeat that since Jimmy's hype. They wiped. The boss had 5,000 HP left.
Oh,
That was an attack.
that sucks.
That 1% is the reason why I do in-game stuff. When you have 8 people screaming over the mic, but then you wipe it 1%, it's like, yeah! Everyone dying all at once.
Oh, jeez.
Also, Battle in the Big Keep, Jimmy.
Hey, and it's even the Super Nintendo remix of this, I think.
This entire quest has been worth it, if for no other reason than the fact that I've just been able to relive Final Fantasy 6 and 5 at the same time.
You got 3 trials out of this quest line. This is crazy. They never did this again.
Yeah.
In Heavensward, there's not one Hildebrand trial.
Really? Wow. Huh. Well, let's kick this one off then and kick it off with a bang.
All right, well, we got to pick one. Which one?
I'll take Gilgamesh.
Okay.
Hey Conker, it's going good. How's it going for you? You are just in time to watch us kick Gilgamesh and Enkidu's asses.
Pulling.
Go! Okay, I don't have form shift for this, so I'll just use True North. I think Enkidu's capable of using White Wind in this if it's anything like the Final Fantasy V version, so...
Make sure you use stun.
Yeah, here comes that exact thing.
Oh dear God, I just realized I've never had a boss that actually, like, heals. Oh dear.
It's webbing somebody. Whoa!
Whoa. Oh, he's got weapons.
I'm heavy. And I'm also slow, which is really messing up my rhythm.
Oh, he's just random targeting now. Okay.
Can the healers, like, get rid of the status, please? Maybe oh god, maybe I should have come in on a healer to make it a little easier.
Alright, you can. Yogi, over here. Well, over here. Thank you.
Missile, uh-oh. I don't know what that was all about, but... How am I supposed to get my Grease Lightning back if I can't even get off a 3-hit combo?
Oh, it doesn't feel good.
Why can't the healers see the slow? Oh god.
It's okay, Jimmy. I'm also in a bad situation. You wanna know what I don't have at this level? I'm insane.
Nice.
I recently got...
Guess what? I'm back. Hang on, I'm about to be knocked back.
Glimpse of
God damn it!
Requicast and Holy Spirit. Oh my god, I want those skills now.
Okay.
I've been doing a bit of fun.
No, hey.
Make each hit count then.
And oh my god, Requicast Holy Spirit. Oh my god, please just give me those skills.
Oh good, they actually saw that I had a debuff. Thank you. Where'd Gilgamesh go? Oh, there he is.
I've had him over here for quite some time.
Yeah, about Enkidu, Gilgamesh.
So that didn't amount to much.
So basically my job in that entire situation was hold Gilgamesh in one place.
Pretty much. Well, we took down Enkidu. Doing all right now. Went with your mom to the dentist soon after you woke up, so you're really hungry until 20 minutes ago. Woke up around 7. Oh my god, man. Good on ya.
Oh my god, he said the thing!
He's morphing now?
He said the thing!
Am I gonna have to, like, edit the Power Rangers thing over this now? Well, it's transmogrifying time.
Oh, now that I think about it, Gilgamesh is absolutely just one of those, like, monsters from Power Rangers or something.
He really is. Oh, is this the Final Fantasy 1 PSP variant in this theme now? It kind of sounds like it, but actually no, it sounds like the 14 version. Never mind.
God.
Yeah, I think it is.
Your weapons are forfeit to me.
Oh, this is amazing. I am so glad I came on this stream today.
All right, Gilgamesh, one last showdown. Let's do this.
Oh, this is the good fight.
Here we go. I hope I get to LB. Is there a samurai in the party? Fuck! There's a samurai in the party! I'm not gonna get to LB! Shirk
I was
battle!
gonna say I'll main tank because paladins don't do good in the DPS regard. You've got that base warrior nonsense.
Sadly, I don't get felt good.
What the hell? Oh god.
Oh, I see.
I got that. It just took a minute. My brain couldn't comprehend for a second. In chain.
Did you just home jump somebody?
That's kind of what it looks like. Let's just get rid of that. There we go. Ooh, did he just bitter end you? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought that was a, like one of those pulsating wave AoE things. Dragon's head. Those look bad. Oh, God.
Ah!
Should we be going after these? Because I'm going after one.
It's up to you guys.
Okay. I wonder if they do anything important. Whoa.
They hurt.
Well, there's that, yeah. They're basically like the Mithril Virtus from Karn.
Oh, goody.
Cole has enough PTSD from those. Whoa! Okay, well, we got rid of one. Nobody has hit Focus Boss yet, so I'm gonna assume it's okay to go after these.
I mean, I'm holding this aggro pretty good.
Whoa! I think I got out of the AoE that. Oh, never mind. Right, come here, you! Oh, he's enchaining somebody again. Oh, good. This thing doesn't have positionals. That helps. I see. I think I was out of that. Yeah, I was out of that. Oh, God. Yeah, it's a little more orchestrated than the Final Fantasy 1 variant on this theme. The Final Fantasy 1 variant we've already seen on the stream in previous stream there. It's a lot more focused on the guitars. Oh, God. Time for second wind! Whoa! Man, AoE fight like crazy here. It's not quite Odin, but it's still, this is pretty cool. Oh, God.
Yeah, you guys never got hit by that one AoE that Odin drops, which I was kind of looking forward to, because even unsync, that's just a one-shot.
Oh, is it? Oh, my God.
Oh, no!
And don't get touched by the invisible hand, Cole. Yep. Whoa, whoops. Where's my... Oh, there it is. Okay. It's got Mighty Guard, too, I think. It's got those stacks there. Oh, God, we woke the dragon again. Whoa! He's almost dead, so we probably don't have to worry about the dragons too much, huh? Alright, I'm using this LB.
Do it, Jimmy.
Eat this, Gilgamesh!
Oh. Like this? Oh, you
No, I got him. Enough expository banter.
did. I feel like I get this distinct feeling you knew about this, Jimmy.
I knew the saying.
I was talking about the fight. Not
Oh,
the
I didn't know about the
this.
fight, no.
And Q has been added to the loot list.
Oh, shit. Time for the
That's
chicken.
actual important minion.
No more hijinks from you, huh? I'll believe that when I see it. God.
Just as soon as I remember where I hit it.
Oh, man. He's doing that thing that Gilgamesh does where we look away for a nanosecond and then he runs away. Well, that takes care of that. Good job, team.
That was fun.
That was fun.
I want to get.
I liked that. Alright, who's still here? Oh, okay, the samurai gets a commend for not using the LB. Oh god, Cole, I hope you rolled need. I hope you rolled need. I'm passing on it.
Yes!
There you go. I was going to say, luckily it drops every time, but...
Oh, does it? Okay. Well, if we ever want it again, Cole, we could always just come on in, so...
If you ever want it, you mean?
Yeah, I'm good. I've got Interceptor. I've got the Final Fantasy VI reference. Now you've got the Final Fantasy V reference. Not that anyone can replace Hoot, but, you know.
Hoot will always be in my heart.
Did we mention that that was the name of your outlet yet?
Not yet.
His outlet's name is Hoot. You have to emphasize the T.
What is that drop from?
That was from Fractal Continuum.
Okay, that actually might have sold for a bit, too. Usually those kind of things do.
Yeah, from the ones that are like, you know, from the dungeons that not a lot of people necessarily do because they're not required.
Well, I remember the Lesser Panda that dropped from the Airy. That sold for millions for so long.
Really? Wow.
It's just a red panda. I guess people really like them.
My weapons are my fists,
And
Gilgamesh.
Hoot.
And that's why you can't defeat me, because you will never take my weapon.
Damn it, Jimmy, now I need to switch between Enkidu and Hoot.
You could just use Enkidu for your retirement and then bring Hoot back for the stream.
I'm tending to him.
There's too many good minions. I just used the ugly duckling.
That was fun. I liked that a lot. I think one of the people that was in it is outside with us now, that samurai with the cybernetics there.
Yeah, that is one of the people.
Said you weren't here for the past few streams to chat, but the VODs are there. Yeah, it's okay, Conquer. You can always watch the VODs because the VODs were... I'd like to believe that it was pretty hysterically funny, so... Even if we weren't hysterically funny necessarily, the
quests were
just
hysterical.
the quests, yeah, were hysterical. I'm glad we did these quests.
I'm glad they exist. It's literally what got me into the game.
Yeah. We did mention Hoot's name at the beginning of the... Hoot's name at the beginning of the Hildebrand quests. That's right, yeah. Well, if you didn't know, there you go.
I wish they let you actually name them.
That would be cool. I mean, they might as well at this point have their names, even if it doesn't say it on the thing. You know who ours are named after, so...
Yeah.
Well, about that, Hildebrand, they kind of already left, got their lives spared. I don't know. That's what I'm hoping. He said it was around here somewhere. North, Hildebrand. The forest is to the north.
Jimmy, by the way, 7:49.
I know, we're running a little long today, but we're finishing this. It's almost over, so don't worry.
Do I get the Treaty Blade as a request reward? Can I use that for glamour?
Boy, that'd be nice. Well, the Primal is slain. The Treaty Blade, about that.
Gilgamesh kind of hit it, and now we don't know where it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I mean, he is an inspector, so hopefully he'll know where it is. You watched the beginning of the quest line last night, and it was hilarious. Yeah, it was. What, are you going to remake the Belladian relics there, Godbird, or...? That is a good question. Oh, well, yeah, you guys weren't exactly warriors of light. Maybe you should have made your names more well-renowned. The ring casts open the doors of justice. The wise man whispers a verdict true. Azayama's virtue shines down from the heavens. Blade in hand, I swear unto you. Oh, he found the treaty blade. Nice. Yes, especially the suplex. The suplex was incredible, Conker. I can't even... Oh, God. Okay. Never mind, we're good. I thought he was going to, like, trip and fall over it or something. Are we sure it's the real one? Oh, boy. What's this feeling I have in my chest? I don't know. That's proof of courage if I've ever seen anything, Ellie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tree Blade's like, this isn't in the contract. Ah, fuck it. Hildebrand, you're about to get your name written in the stars, my friend. Quite literally. Team Rocket's blasting off again.
And there he goes.
What a legend. Well, it got him out of our hair at the very least. So, does that mean that... Okay, well, I was going to say, does that mean that the shadow in this case is Hildebrand, or... Oh god, Nashu, you're gonna have to... I don't know where he just blasted off to, but you may have to do a lot of looking to find him. Well, he already did that, like 5 years ago, Julian. Don't you remember what happened with Dalamud? I don't know if he'll ever lose that Wanderlust, Godbird, I'll be honest with you. Apparently so. Oh my god. Sharp. I get it. Double entendre. Well, I'm glad you were here to see it, Ellie, instead of rotting in a jail, so... Oh god. That's Hildebrand for you, Briardian. He always comes through in the end. Yeah. Meanwhile, up in the clouds... Oh, man. I wonder what far-flung land he's thinking of. Let's go find out. Actually, we're not going to this time, but, well... I'm not 100% sure on whether or not I'm going to save the Hildebrand quests from... There's Hildebrand quests for each expansion, basically, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do the ones for Heavensward off-screen or if I'm going to save them for next time. I'll figure that out eventually, but in the meantime...
Honestly, the Heavensward ones are decent. They're decent.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But in the meantime, we've finished her last vow. Quest complete. There goes Hildebrand. That was a lot of fun. I loved that.
I love those quests.
It's the cherry on top, you see.
Truly.
Oh, God. What matter of madness is this that I'm viewing now? This is like, Cole, is this like the end credits to a JoJo part?
Pretty much.
Wow, I forgot all about this.
Hildebrand will return? He will. But when will he return? That's the real question. I mean, I know the answer. But we'll have to see if he returns in Heavensward. Oh god, what's going to happen to this poor Coblin now? Oh my god! I feel so bad for that Coblin. Oh, he's okay. It's fine. That's all, folks! Okay, well, and I even got an achievement that references friends. That's great. Okay, well, that takes care of the Hildebrand quest, ladies and gentlemen. I see Cole has acquired a new companion for his adventures in Stormblood that he's going to do without me. It's fine. It's fine. I'll always have Interceptor. Don't you worry there, my friend. You will never be replaced. But that's going to do it for today's episode of Final Fantasy XIV, the Stream Edition, everybody. We are going to take a few days off because, well, I have jury duty to report to for a few days, and the rest of this month I have about 3 days a week of jury duty. So I'll be taking a few days off. On Saturday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, we will be returning to conclude this game with a couple of concluding quests. We might even try Palace of the Dead for the first time. I mean, we're already practically in Quarry Mill, so maybe I'll just meet you there for the next episode of Final Fantasy XIV, the Stream Edition, which, as I said, will take place on Saturday. So thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream, and I will see all of you on the next one, which will be the finale for now, because we will return just like Hildebrand eventually, but until that point, we'll always have this Saturday. So until then, everybody, take care and have a good night.
Peace.
See ya. And if you guys ever need any help for off-screen stuff, just let me know.
We will let you know for sure.